Menu.
Can you expand on good, Brony Raiko?
Okay, well...
If you're gonna put quotes, that's gonna be a bit more pessimistic.
Well, welcome YouTube to out there, because it's going on the VOD channel for sure. So how did we arrive to this? Well, this was a donation incentive I had because I needed to get some money because I was kind of running low a little bit on that month. So the donation incentive was to do a one-shot stream of Sonic Genesis, the incredibly botched port of Sonic 1 to the GBA that they did in 2006. It was not a good year for Sonic. And, yeah, we're going to be doing that in one stream with alcohol involved. It's going to be a time. So...
Hey, come on, man. We got Sonic Riders that year.
In a somewhat more positive note, I should bring to note that we have a new emote available for subscribers.
Yes, the Wing Palm emote is now available, so you guys can spam that, and I feel like it's going to be...
timed.
It's going to be used a lot this stream now, I can already tell. Oh, that's a strong batch. Oof.
So how's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. I got a class an hour.
Getting to the point in Devil May Cry in which I'm on the harder difficulties and have to try to get those S ranks, and the game really doesn't want to give them to me.
So
I can already feel that impacting me. Oh god, that's a strong one. Oof.
How much did you drink, Pat? Did you just chug the whole bottle down?
No, I literally just had a sip of it, and it's like, oof. I have water on standby, so...
Same here.
Please tell me you also have food on standby as well.
By food, you mean Twizzlers. That's what I got for tonight.
That's not food.
I had dinner beforehand.
Keep his stomach moving.
I had dinner beforehand. Anyway...
Jason, you were going to say something?
So, Stefan, has anybody pulled your devil trigger yet?
Yes. I've pulled it many times because it's kind of necessary.
Okay. So, yes, for chat, I have a bunch of reaction stuff I compose for whenever crazy stuff happens. If you'd like to donate and help with my sanity, we are trying to get a new microphone, so that's going on. And then as well, we are having the current sub goal is where is it? There it is for a blind playthrough of 3 houses when it comes out for Fire Emblem. So if you would like to sub to that, please do so, and you will get access to our Discord where there are many memes and such and shenanigans that happen on there, so it's quite fun. Anyway, no, that's the wrong. These are all the wrong. This is going.
One drink of alcohol.
Blame the alcohol.
Should have kicked in yet. Come on, man.
Okay.
Whoa,
So we are gonna play an anniversary mode, which the only difference is just you have the spin dash in this one. That's literally the only difference. So.
Okay. I want to look up something, because the Sega themselves port this to the GBA, did they hire another company to do it?
I feel like this was probably in-house, most likely.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah.
3, 2... If anyone wants to time how long this is, it's 6:06 right now when we're starting this. So, 3, 2, 1... Let's do it.
Alright, so I'll be the death now. I'll just fight about it.
Oh god, I already hate this already. Oh god.
According to what we say, it seems that me and Urban are going to be the responsible ones since we can't really drink.
Well, I mean, that's not being responsible. Being irresponsible would be we're drinking way too much alcohol and putting our health at risk.
I'm gonna adjust that window just slightly so you guys can actually see the light count. Right.
You're being clean about this.
No, this was a Sonic Team thing.
Yeah.
I just found it.
When I gathered, they underestimated
No, you just went zoop.
Yeah.
Went to
Welcome to Sonic Genesis. This is gonna be us for like the next 3 or 4 hours, probably.
So
I decided to take a cosplay break for this.
So what is the list of known problems this port has, other than the obvious with this
screen crunch, frame rate, momentum is all out of whack. In the special
detection's a bitch.
In the special stages, you fall down immediately onto whatever is playing. Okay, this is really, really loud, and I don't want to be talking
pop
like
up
that.
apparently that is not the neutrons. What the fuck?
Oh.
You know, this is really weird considering the GBA is more powerful than the Genesis.
Yeah, like what to finish up this this stream at the end, we're gonna play a little bit of Sonic GBA done right, done by Taxman, where it is pretty much a perfect one-to-one port from the Genesis game to this without any issue at all.
I thought that was done by Stealth.
Oh no, wait, Stealth. Yeah. I know.
There might have been some sort of issue going around in which they overcrunched the Genesis or
No,
something. I have to
they
figure that out.
just rushed this out. That's just plain and simple.
Oh yeah, that definitely did not have the time it needed. Then again,
This was just a
doesn't
rush
seem
out.
like
This was
any
also
time frame for
This was also released
year.
in 2006. Guess what else also released in
Yeah,
2006?
this is not a good
Yeah.
year.
Who the fuck even needs to guess here?
Sonic Rivals. Yeah, that's right.
Wasn't Sonic Riders also 2006?
Yeah,
Well, no,
Sonic-
it was Riders 06 in this. I think Rivals was 2007.
Oh, Riders was actually good. It just had a steep learning curve. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's fast.
See, people keep saying that Riders had a steep learning curve. I never found that learning curve just because I picked it up immediately.
Some people are just naturally gifted for something.
Okay.
Why do you need all those zeros?
Because
Because
like,
they
you're gonna
couldn't
be
program
a
it to not have
hero.
zeros.
I mean, speaking of racing, Team Sonic Racing.
Anybody
Yeah.
seen that cartoon?
Yeah, who
It's
did it?
beautiful.
Who?
I actually
that,
haven't
that,
seen
The
it.
Chow or
the
my dude
animation
does
yet.
this look like
Who
the
else
face of
also
Mercy.
immediately bought the Froggy shirt?
I'm actually wanting to get the Barrel of Doom mug personally.
I also want
They.
Well,
All I've
actually,
seen is
from
some
what
of
I've been
the,
seeing online, it's
images.
actually really poorly done. The mug.
Aww.
Aww.
Damn.
Oh, $5.
Oh god.
See that?
That's not $5. That's 5 bits.
Yeah, 5 bits.
Homecoming gamer.
Yep.
Oh, Homecoming, you lucky son of a bitch!
What?
I got tickets to Hamilton.
Because I got to go about a week ago.
You lucky Earth son of a bitch! You got to go for free, you fucker!
Well, no, it's because here's the thing, we won the lottery to get into the lottery kind of situation.
Oh,
Fuck?
Yeah, Hamilton
okay,
is kind of
what?
insane to get in.
Trust me, I was trying. We were just trying.
Well, thank you,
looking
Breakster.
to get. I was just trying to look to get shows. A show over the summer here in Memphis. Just me and my mom. We looked at tickets. Nosebleed section's like $500. Fuck that.
Well, that's
Jeez.
honestly the better section a lot of the time.
I
I
We
don't
at least got one
nosebleed
good
during
thing
the show.
related to. We at least got one good thing Sonic related to after 6 that wasn't Rivals or Riders. Super Mario Brothers Z.
Whoa, God.
Which
That
it
really
Oh
never
god,
happened.
oh god.
what was that frame rate?
I think
Oh.
with even
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Things
Oh
also
boy,
don't
oh boy.
disintegrate right as well.
Yeah, it's just poof that exists.
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, god dang it, Bobby! You should have got this port right from Sega!
Dang it, Bobby! You know, you're thinking about why I hired you to put Sonic 1 to the GBA.
What?
I'm a.
What the fuck?
I'm a
What?
iconic movie.
Well, that happened.
Ow.
That you can't
Yeah,
run away.
I'm gonna have to. I'm sure after the first hour, I'm definitely gonna need to get the booze.
Oh god. Can I even
I
get this
said
one?
I wasn't gonna do it because
Can I even get this one up in this version?
Probably not.
Nope. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, Homecoming
Is there a
Gamer is
cap-
gonna be
is
just
there-
dropping a
is
whole
Is
bunch
there
of
a
bits
cap on
tonight.
how high you can jump in this sport?
Probably not
There
very.
might be. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh man.
By the updating, it's really hard to tell who paid $5
Oh,
and
gosh,
5 bits. 'cause
okay.
it just-
They really need to work on the parallax scrolling in this because oh my god, my eyes are starting to hurt.
Well, I mean,
Your
they're
eyes
not-
are about
no
to
one's
turn
working
it.
on this shit.
Explain
It's-
this.
It's been fixed by other people.
I know. Can we just put in Sonic Mania, please?
No, people
Come
paid.
on,
This is
stick
the
it out.
It's a
high
man of
quality
honor.
entertainment you guys paid
We
for.
pay to see Pat suffer.
Oh, Pat shouldn't have decided to make himself suffer.
But I wanted money,
by the
so.
way, guess what? Because
But
of the
money.
because of the shit ton of slowdown, the freaking bosses are cakewalk in
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah.
And Eggman is basically done at this point.
Call yourself an evil genius.
Oh god, that's disgusting.
Oh god, how many
I don't mean you
frames?
cheesing the boss. I mean that frame rate. Oh
How many
god.
This is when
frames?
Sonic is drunk.
You know, something's not quite right here. I can't see Sonic move.
Trying to think. Oh man, I forget what's the zone's name. The water one.
Labyrinth. I've heard Labyrinth is
Labyrinth.
hell in
Oh,
this
that's
version.
creepy. I mean, it's not great in the
Well-
base version, so
But like, imagine Labyrinth with this amount of slowdown.
I don't
On the
need to.
bright
It's
side, the
already.
slowdown means you take forever in a day to start drowning, but
Imagine Sonic 2, 3, and K and Mania made like this. That would be
Yeah,
just
just imagine they got the full
please,
collection
no, I
out.
do not know.
Oh god,
On
No.
the bright side, we survived Green Hill.
that's one down.
That's probably the best zone
6
in
to
this
go.
version of the game.
I mean,
I heard Starlight's actually
no,
not that
I'm not gonna
bad.
say that porting this game. I'm not gonna say that porting Sonic 1 is easy. It's just that it was rushed.
No, it's pretty damn easy. They've been able to do it several times.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. No, I don't. I don't give any forgiveness for this.
Imported it to
There's-
Mega Collection and it was fine.
Yeah, Mega
And that was
Collection was
before
way
this.
before this,
That's what I
and Sonic
emulated.
Jam as well.
And the Sega Smash Pack on the Dreamcast.
Okay, that version's also pretty bad, but like nowhere near as bad as this.
Hey, that was the first time I
I've
ever
never
played
seen
it.
that
It wasn't
version.
Wow,
bad.
more.
Wow.
Yeah, upcoming gamers really
Oh.
happy about going to Hamilton because they're just throwing bits.
Alright, I think that was the first death.
One.
Yep.
Yep.
That was a complete BS one, not just more I can't hold my
We're keeping a
pudding.
death count, by the way.
Urban's
No.
keeping a hold of it right now.
Urban's
no.
keeping it,
Yeah, I'm
so
just gonna like
can't be
probably.
bothered.
Yeah, just
Alexander,
like.
we don't need one because his port is death.
Yeah. Every
no.
second I li-
Slow down. It looks like it's really easy to die by crushing.
Yeah.
Well, Aga
That means the
Gamer,
death count should-
the mobile version, especially the redone one by Taxman, that version's fantastic and probably the best version of Sonic 1.
I'm still questioning. So
Why is
we
it
went,
not
I
on
went to
Steam?
this
GPA port is
I went into this long conversation with some people on another server in Discord just about general why the fuck they've never capitalized and just made a mobile Chow Garden thing. And if I had the hacking capabilities, I would try to make like an enhanced version of the Chow Garden.
Yeah.
I would play that.
See, Alexandra, I also been wondering that because I see like such an easy thing for them to do it. They just
Yeah.
It
don't
would
have
make
to
so
do it.
much
They
money.
just
Kinda-
haven't
Just
done
get
it.
ready for
Don't
gotcha.
do it.
Like I said,
I feel like Alexandra would be the one to try to collect all the
See,
chows.
get ready for your Gotcha Chow game coming in
And even
soon.
though, you know what, it wouldn't even just be the straight up chows, they would also throw in the whips in there.
That
I was gonna say,
is
it's kind of
reason number one, why the Screen Crunch Plus. That is a prime example why the Screen Crunch absolutely sucks.
I was gonna
because
say
you
going
can't
back
see
to the
stuff
whole
above you.
minigame aspect. Like, it's kind of a thing with like the mini games from No More Heroes. Like, all
Golden
those, like,
Dwarf,
8-bit
why
stuff
is
they
your-
did for No More Heroes
Why is your
2.
game kind of laggy? Do you know what we're playing right now?
Now.
I'm guessing he's
reason-
not a.
You're not aware of Sonic Genesis. This is the
Just-
GBA port.
Oh yeah, the music is paid for. Yeah, that's why I highly recommend to turn the volume down as low as possible.
No, you turn it all the way up. You suffer with me.
No, Patrick.
No, I'm not hearing duplication of voices today, thank you.
Then pull up the hill on YouTube.
I
Okay.
mean, back to the Chow Garden. I'm surprised there isn't like a fan game Chow Garden thing.
Yeah, you would
Probably
think someone.
is.
I mean, there technically is. It's called. There's actually just like a Chow World thing, but I would like expand it. Or it's like another thing we were talking about is the Sonic RPG that we don't talk about. But I was just like, why? I mean, number one, it should be an action RPG. Number one. And number two, that was like one of the only good things in that game was how they implemented the Chow. They were augments.
Also, Creep is
effectively.
broken in that game.
Oh yeah, Cream's
It's
up.
broken in every game she's playable in.
Creep is so broken.
Just
in that
adorable
game.
ones are the most. Get
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Well then,
I couldn't even move there out of the fire
Yep, that
Dude,
was
yeah.
meant to be us.
from
Please
that entire
stop the
part. I
fire.
couldn't actually move out of there one bit.
the best I could have said was like try to use the momentum to go backwards, but it probably wouldn't have ended well either way. And that's with
Dwarf,
hindsight.
Dwarf, I'm gonna play it until Racing comes out, and then just go to that.
That's gonna be
I am
the
looking
entire
for
stream,
that.
by the way.
What, Team Sonic Racing? Or
No.
one more thing?
No, the gift.
If you watch the stream, you would know.
I mean, I will say the customization trailer actually kind of got me interested back into the game. Oh dear.
That anti-air, man.
It begins.
Actually, no, this is 2 times we died by fire.
That's 3
I
times.
Not gonna be the last.
You
3
live by
deaths
the
so
fire,
far.
you die by the fire.
So
Yeah,
I need to bring this then.
Oh my god, what?
What the?
What the fuck?
Oh, whoa!
What happened?
Sudden momentum burst. And then fire.
Basically this.
Yeah, I also noticed the Axel Elmo fire meme.
It's
Saw that
the
earlier
best.
today. We've only been at it for like 12 minutes.
But, yeah, I'm gonna get
Oh my god, it happened again.
pretty
This
satisfied for
proves.
it.
It just wa-
Oh,
Whoa! Oh!
Yeah, it wasn't the exact same fire.
So many.
Jojo, you'd have to clip the entire stream. Pat's gonna be uploading that anyway.
It just shows.
Well, on that, no!
Eggman just wants Sonic to burn.
Oh my god.
Fucking moonwalking.
I burn related deaths.
Oh, guess what? On the bright side, you don't have to start from Green Hill Zone.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
No, you can start from.
Ow!
I knew exactly what that gif was.
This is why I have
He's
a
asking
longer.
for updates in the chat. Yeah, fuck that.
I think
There's too much happening at a time.
This is why I
Axel Image
planned.
says it all.
This is why I set aside a large amount of time for tonight.
So, are we gonna play this legit? Big fucking quotes.
Oh yeah.
Or are we gonna eventually revolve to like save states?
I think it might get to a point of save states.
Because even just like having to look at all that loading
I
shit.
mean,
every other
technically
time is
speaking,
gonna
we
be
aren't playing this
unbearable.
legit because Anniversary Mode isn't technically legit Sonic 1.
It's
You have
in
the
the
spin
game.
dash.
It's legit.
Not like this is
Okay, so-
legit Sonic 1.
Oh, using
Keep
limit form in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix isn't legit because it wasn't in the base Kingdom Hearts 2. Fuck off. Fucking game.
Wait, does someone say that?
But even
I remember people like when Josh did his Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix playthrough. He was disappointed that he had to quote unquote rely on limit form to beat Sephiroth, which is like, dude, it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Also, no, you don't have to. We beat him in Vanilla
Well,
2 without it. It's
No,
not
no,
like
no.
that.
That was the reason why he said that was because you didn't have any Kingdom Hearts 2 base, therefore I shouldn't have needed to use it here. And it's like it's in the game. You use a mechanic. Shut up.
Yeah, but also at the same time, even if it's in the game, it's not like it's impossible to beat him.
I'm not saying it wasn't impossible. I'm saying that him
my
being
more thing
regretful
is
of
on-
using a feature in the game shouldn't.
My kind of
be
thing when it
met with
comes to that
negativity.
kind of criticism is a lot more of. I think it's more of a fault of the game if you're able to abuse it so much, kind of like of a Metal Blade sort of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Or Metal Blade or balloons in Dream Drop for Kingdom Hearts.
But even then, like,
Even Balloons
adding,
doesn't utterly destroy the game.
like,
It just is way too good.
maybe then, like, adding the
I'm
spin
just-
dash to Sonic 1 won't even help just because the design of Sonic 1 goes against
Well, no, it's more that your
that.
spin dash just carries so much momentum with it that you can't even platform with it.
I mean, it
I'm
could
just
make it-
reminded of all those comments that were complaining about Josh just sticking to the Kingdom Key in his KH2 playthrough. I'm like,
Okay, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if you're gonna do a Kingdom Key run, then
That's
that's
called
fine.
that's called a challenge run. That's on your head at that point.
Yeah.
exactly.
And plus, the Kingdom Key has an ability. It's not like it's useless, and it has good stats. So
I mean, like I said, it's technically a challenge run in KH1 because there is a trophy to finish the game, just to play the game with just the Kingdom Key.
yeah, even in Kingdom Hearts 1, they have an achievement where you never change your equipment ever, which is reasonable.
Yeah, difficult, but reasonable.
It sucks to not have that extra defense or some of those resistances, but
You know what, Patrick? I just realized something.
Alright.
Just that
What?
response. Just that the response.
He's just like, please make
Just
it
wanna
in.
fucking
We're not even a
die.
half hour in, and Pat's already dejected.
Ah,
This
stay
is a
strong.
This is a good example of how I imagine Google Stadia to run.
The problem with Google Stadia is that they're claiming some big things and they have
Again,
nothing to
just
show
go
for
back
it
to
yet.
just go to my tweet that blew up about it. Stadia. Google Stadia will run at 4K 60 FPS with no lag. Literally everyone. No, you wait.
I don't know if we really
That's
want
impossible.
to. I don't know if we really want to
Get
talk
it right,
about it.
Pat.
The only thing I want to say about it is
Try it, Sophie.
is interesting ideas, but there are just way too many holes.
Google can't even hold a stream at 480p on YouTube, and you're expecting me for them to do 60 FPS gaming in 4K? No.
This ain't it, Chief.
to say that ain't it, Chief.
Immediately turn off is immediate turn off is all games are gonna be digital.
I mean, I don't mind that.
I mean,
There's
that's worked
The
for
problem
Steam.
comes forward when games just are no longer available
Yeah.
because all they were digital.
That's the, I mean, like, I get on limited run for being just that limited for some stuff, but they actually do release, like, stores like Best Buy will carry their games
Yeah.
once they release them physical. So if there's a game I'm really interested in or I already have that I like, I'll buy it physical so I can have it just in case, you know, the worst comes to worst.
I say, Archer.
I Scott Pilgrim. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hashtag always too soon.
Sport
Oh, Ace, we
sucks.
haven't gotten there yet.
I just fear what's gonna happen when Pat just gets to that breaking point.
Me being guessed.
I mean, another complaint is apparently it's
Whoa!
Also, Archer, Pat has not pulled his Devil Trigger yet. He has yet to play a Devil May Cry game.
Soon, no. Soon.
he just had a lot of fire.
Anyway, go on.
To the ground, burn, burn.
I think the lighting of the springs is upside down. So pretty much it's shining on the bottom, and which is kind of like an inconsistency.
I want to see that the next time it's on screen.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Brandon H saying in before he pulls his trigger playing this game. Which trigger are we talking about? Is it the gun that he doesn't have yet, but he'll just magically
Yes.
it'll just spontaneously appear into his
This spontaneously
room
turns
so he
into
can shoot it.
this spontaneously turns into Shadow the Hedgehog.
I rip off my own arm and then get a devil arm because of it.
No,
well,
knowing your luck, you'll get a freaking robotic arm like Spencer.
But I don't have a
No.
wife, so...
No, Stefan, he gets the pasta breaker.
This pasta breaker is good at maintaining a combo.
No, it's basically the punchline, but more of a punchline.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
It's
Pat.
ironic.
It's a combination of the punchline and the overture, but it does no damage. It
That's
just maintains
so
the combo like a taunt.
Oh gosh.
Oh
no.
god, this sucks!
Oh.
Don't
Oh,
go.
God.
Go for it! The points to go for it! Yay!
Oh god, why does it
Jesus.
speed up like
Oh.
exponentially there?
Because there's less things on screen,
Crunch,
therefore the game can
crunch,
run faster.
crunch.
It's the same logic that Space Invaders originally had. There's less on screen, therefore it moves faster.
Oh!
Oh.
How did none of those hurt you?
Listen, don't worry about it.
The
Listen.
fuck is a hitbox?
Alexandra, you say that, but earlier I saw
Let him
Pat
take
dodge
it.
the
I
lava.
demand GPA ported Sonic for Smash.
No, we already have that as best friends. Don't you see his forward smash hitbox?
How did we finish
Did
and
it?
get to a special stage? I don't know.
You got lucky.
Oh my god.
It's to go even further beyond.
In
Dude, I'm
Pat,
so
you
excited for when Team 4-Star finally covers that.
Hey Pat, you
I
should
just
try to get all the
imagine
emeralds.
a Sonic
No.
Genesis port of Sonic 2 when she reached the slicers.
Metropolis Zone and Sonic.
By the way, this is another fault of the GBA version. You fall so fast in the special stages, you literally
Yeah, you
go right
grind through the little crystals for the Chaos Emerald really fucking fast in this.
Yep.
I wanna go see if there's
He
a
is-
playthrough which
And for the record, guys, he is not speeding this shit up.
No, this is how it's. I am doing nothing to the video on my end. This is actually how it is.
This is real love we're making right now.
Part of me
And
wants to get
action.
Genesis.
one time the special stages
Oh, you
weird
don't,
individuals
Urban.
matches the pain.
Oh, but it keeps speeding up and down and rotating. Oh god, I think I'm.
I don't think the alcohol's helping with this section.
Oh.
Speaking of which,
Oh, I also don't think it's
Yeah, you gotta
alcohol's
continue.
going like right to my head. Wow.
Yeah. All right.
okay, we're gonna
Let's-
save state just in case.
Yep.
Looks like oh, what you doing there,
Suffering on
man?
hold for half a second.
It-
Why did the alcohol hit me this hard and this fast? It's not even that warm outside, so it's not like we shot right through my bloodstream.
What are you
Yeah,
drinking?
it's
Oh
just
god,
the
oh god.
alcohol.
Take me
Oh.
home.
Cause I'm already dizzy
I
looking
just-
at this, and I don't think it's the gameplay.
You know what? I feel fine.
I'm gonna drink
Well,
probably
you're not
a
me,
bottle.
Jason.
I'm only gonna drink a bottle of whatever I'm deciding to get because I actually need to have some coordination tonight because I still got sewing to do.
Yeah.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Real
that's
art
right,
will
right.
happen when you have
I never-
only half an idea of what you're doing.
No, Alex, no, you don't understand. By watching this game, you are sitting to a higher plane of existence. It's gonna be
Big
amazing.
brain.
If you survive Sonic Genesis, you will survive anything.
Okay,
Yeah,
speaking of which, guys,
here's the galaxy brain.
Listen, Alexandra,
speaking
you're
of
getting
which,
the
guys,
power to skip
there's
frames.
there's 3 emote ideas I have for the next one, and I want to know which one you guys like the most. Big Brain Palutena, Joker delete this, or me basically doing a lady's face as our loot emote.
I think
I
the
say,
latter
like,
two
Joker
are way
delete
more
this.
beneficial and useful.
Delete this.
I
Oh, the
say
loot
lady.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, the loot one is still very beneficial considering, but I still say delete this.
Well, as long as we don't have any nights like our replace ice cream with sex, then I think we'll be fine.
I mean, I may have to at
What?
this point.
Oh,
Well, it's only been not even half an hour. Let's give it a minute.
let him take it.
I don't
Okay,
even,
you know what?
I,
That's
I don't even know if I'm going the right way in the level anymore.
I mean,
Yeah.
Patrick, are you going
I
right?
think you are.
This is
I'm
what
not
it's like
even
to be
sure
drunk.
anymore.
Are we going in
Am I
I
going
think
right?
it's got to be at that point.
Well, I mean, the moment you start this game, you're not going right, you're going wrong. But
So this is
No,
what Big
well, you're
Brain
not wrong
Palutena
about
does
that.
to you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god, I think I was going the wrong way.
A shield. Yeah, I think you are going backwards. Right. I think you are going backwards, Pat.
This is what Big Brain Palutena does to you.
You know, it's a good thing
This
I
is your
had
brain.
It's a good thing I had
This
the
is your
stream on
brain.
mute.
This is your brain on Sonic Genesis.
Any
well, I
questions?
mean, it'd be unbearable to be on the call and and listening to the music as is, because
No,
then you'd be
because,
listening
like,
to
I had the
echoes
music
on
played in
top
my
of terrible
head.
music.
I had the music playing in my head instead.
up
Why?
though.
Why does your brain betray you like this, Jason?
Yeah, we should just replace the Sonic Genesis music and just put up and
I'll
down.
take the clown.
Just the Speed Highway. I mean,
I
Speed
like
Highway would be better than this.
I'll take the freaking clowns farting in the basement over this.
A freaking Resident Evil
Look at that
basement. The
Sonic.
basement theme from Resident Evil.
You know
we
which
put that
one.
on?
Sonic is very peeved.
I think the funniest thing about that, I think the funniest thing about that basement theme is that they just had the wrong instruments, which also just shows how powerful music is if you just give the wrong notes to the wrong instruments.
We aren't at the breaking point yet, but we're getting close.
We're not even an hour in.
Do you want me
Not
to
even
get the
a half
basement?
hour in?
Pat, do you want me to get the basement theme
I think-
prepped?
Please, my ears are already
Groaning
bleeding
as a
enough.
yes.
My ears are bleeding enough as is.
Actually, now that
I fought Patrick before. It's
Pat,
just a
Pat,
idea.
Pat, look at it this way. Could be worse. It could be Crazy Bus.
Patrick, it could be worse. It could be
At least, yeah, because Crazy
it
Bus
could be
doesn't
the
have
new
an
trailer
end
for
point.
One Punch Man season 2.
Oh, those. Oh, I feel so bad. That's
I also feel really bad.
like especially since Mob Psycho is currently still airing, and that's also a one anime.
Here's the thing,
project,
here's the
yeah.
thing. You see,
Speaking of anime, that it kind of season 2 confirmed sells at work. Yay!
Oh yes!
Speaking of a series that's getting
Also
season
ReZero.
1, Dr. Stone, which is actually a surprisingly good shonen manga going on right now.
Oh yeah, it
Okay,
is.
like
That was a what the fuck? Why
I
did
think-
you even go there?
I think he needs that stone to activate like the lava pillar.
Alright, what do we got now?
Pat, clearly you need to level up. You need to increase your stats. That will help with this.
Level 100 mafia.
oh, I know they're all good. Fine, it still works.
I'm glad I'm not going anywhere tonight because what the fuck with this alcohol? I'm barely even
I'm
sitting up
worried
straight. What
about
the hell has
how strong this alcohol is.
like? I guess it's because it's Irish whiskey and the Irish don't fuck around. So
They do not.
What about Mexican?
I mean I'm not drinking
I mean,
tequila, so
I mean, you wouldn't either.
I
You
recommend
also would do a potato
I
man.
should have been the. May I recommend?
Oh
I
my
should have
God,
been the
this
one
frame
to tell
rate
you
is
dark
awful.
full with lights.
get out of here, Dante. That Dante is dead. He has
Listen,
been dead for
Patrick.
years.
Patrick, this should not be an issue for you. You play Smash Brothers. You read frames all the time.
yeah,
Who
but
doesn't?
frames are consistent in Smash. this
What
is
do you
not.
mean? Look how consistent this is. It's beautifully consistent.
Beautifully inconsistent.
Are you sure
Don't
frames are
fuck with
consistent in
us.
Smash? Sometimes I sometimes question hitboxes in Smash too.
Frames and hitboxes are different.
I still think one of the funniest gifs I saw recently was the video of Ridley up airing off stage and still surviving a forward smash from a DDD.
Yeah.
because it just barely missed him.
I think one of my new favorite ones that I found is when someone said, "You never know true fear till you've been in this situation that Bowser's in." He's fighting a KK Rool, and and he uses his Ninja Beam for the fire, and KK Rool is using his dash attack, and he just rushes through on the fire, just hoping that, come on, man, stop. It's like, oh no.
Actually, speaking of which, Urban, did you make sure there's not going to be a fire
Dude,
alarm on this
okay.
stream?
Okay.
Alright, what we got? Okay,
What was that
Okay,
hitbox?
what?
I
Pat?
fell up. I fell up.
See, Patrick,
Yeah,
Patrick,
that's
you
always
are
normal.
Sonic Genesis is a magical game.
At least you didn't get crushed.
You
Okay,
try
what the-
flipping these because
What
we're
is
kind of
Alexandra-
still
okay,
stuck in the
but
insanity.
basement theme, okay.
Sonic Genesis is confirmed to be better than something.
I think the depressing thing about that basement theme isn't that it exists, is that it shows that we'll never get the original soundtrack for Resident Evil in HD or anything like that, because they'll never port that. They'll only port the
No,
director's
really?
edition.
Oh,
Unfortunately, that was just poor timing on your part, Patrick.
Yeah,
That was not poor timing on his part, you know it.
It was he was swimming up for air, only for Flame to death to
Search your feelings.
wait
You
for him.
know it to be true.
Oh god, this alcohol! I'm not gonna be able to help much tonight.
That's not true.
I just kind of like the fact that like the most money Pat got for suffering in this game was during Suffering Bros.
Yeah.
And actually, no. I think ED.
Oh.
I think ED maybe donated the most.
Well, I mean, for
'Cause
God's
I'm trying to
sakes,
think,
it was the other Alex who donated for a bunch of this shit, wasn't it?
Cause I'm trying to think. I know Alexandra.
Brody, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and I don't want to look at it. That sounds horrifying.
Oh, okay, we're just gloss over that. Okay, sure.
What the actual fuck?
What the hell?
I'm going to need to drink some
I was
water. so-
moonwalking on lava.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, Brody. I've seen that.
I don't want to know.
Experiment,
honey, why are you
experiment T
withholding
because this
yourself?
was a donation goal and people made it.
Yep.
So Patrick
Hey,
crashed so much,
you're the
but
one who
he made
set it as
it.
a donation goal to begin with.
Yeah, because people would donate for it.
Well,
Going to
Sophie,
Sonic?
do you not have a
GTI.
consistent
well, I
subscription?
have a temporary
Because
help.
I see you The hell?
No, she has a 6.
For some reason, my chat isn't showing like the badges and shit like that because I looked at Sophie and I was like, I don't see a badge. I don't even see the moderator icon.
No, yeah,
That's
she has
odd.
the.
Yeah, just
Yes, they're-
refresh, man.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I will be back.
that's a
I
weird
have to
bug.
go pick up my brother from work, so I have a temporary. out.
Unable to load. Wow, Twitch is.
Oh my God,
go
no!
ahead,
Because I can't load my emotes.
My
Yeah, we
life
take those.
literally flashed before my eyes right there.
We take those. We take those.
That's what we call baited.
Okay, I see icons now. Yeah.
Wrong one.
I need to recover.
It's fun going to hell walking this over and over again.
We are only half an hour. We are 32 minutes into the stream.
It's like 26 minutes of it actually being in the game.
Should I get?
Not
Should I find?
32
Should I
minutes.
find?
I remember
Should I
what.
find the
Okay.
Should I find Sephiroth?
We're half an
having
hour in
error?
and I'm already coughing. Oh dear.
Should I find
Pat, it's a
Sephiroth
good
having
thing
error?
I'm not the one playing this game because I could barely even focus on this shit. I picked a
You
poor choice of drink.
you can't focus. Oh.
Pat, I'm just saying I'm a multiplier right now.
You don't have a fucking calculator in front of you. What are you multiplying?
I'm multiplying the fact that I have a headache from alcohol right now. I can bring up an alcohol. Fuck me. I'm not even gonna finish this joke.
Snickers, Stefan.
Oh god, I wish I had a Snicker. I mean, we have Girl Scout cookies. I could go grab some of that,
I
but
bet our Girl Scout Snickers.
All I got is some chips and gum.
I do have a Dorito
my-
stash in my closet, but
The rest of my family better not ask me to make any dinner because it's not gonna fucking happen right now. Jesus Christ.
oh crud! I just realized my sister's having a sleepover, and the kids might come up here to say hi. Oh.
Well, it'll be an interesting thing for the stream, to say the least. I regret kind of wanting to go back to play some Resident Evil and or Devil May Cry, basically the same series, because I can't focus on shit right now.
Hey, don't blame you.
Okay, be careful! Be careful! Oh god.
I
Oh.
wonder.
It's not like I
if
can
being,
see the thing anyway.
I wonder if being
Yeah,
drunk will
around
make you
the way.
better or worse at Devil May Cry.
Okay.
Depends.
You know, it seemed like the
Depends on who
screen.
you are, probably.
Seeing
You'd
the
probably
screen.
be fine if you're playing as V, but I don't know about the other two characters.
Oh no. It's like Family Guy, one of the old episodes of Family Guy, where Peter somehow could play the piano really well when he was
When he's
drunk.
drunk.
Oh, I remember that episode. I remember that episode. Because then they have the performance, but they're in like freaking Mormon country or whatever, so it's a dry state, and it's like,
Oh,
oh
God.
shit, we don't know where to get alcohol right now.
Oh,
Okay,
so
go-
close.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have rings. Oh.
fuck it. No, I'm making a save state, cause fuck that.
Yeah, why play this
Leap of
legit
faith.
when it's not
Oh,
legit?
actually, now that I think about it, tonight is the Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards, and from what I read up, they're going to show the Dora the Explorer trailer there.
Oh boy.
Oh god, you need the booze for that one.
Yeah.
You know what? If it's fine for kids, it'll be fine because that's what it's kind of being directed towards. It's certainly not being directed towards us,
Are you sure?
18 to like 20-year-olds, but
I mean, yeah. I'm
Like
just
Dora
wondering.
I would like to know Dora the Explorer is a preschooler show, and they're kind of direct this towards like preteens.
yeah.
There's still a big jump in age
There's
there.
certainly
They
still a
don't-
difference. Yes, I will give you that.
Wait, I'll be right back.
I wonder if I'll start lisping by the end of this just because of this alcohol. I've never actually been drunk, but this is hitting me hard and fast. Wow.
Boom.
Yeah, I just recommend having water nearby at least.
I just want to go
I
off
do.
the platform.
Trust me, I do. If I'm anything, it's not entirely stupid.
Okay, at least my sister was considerate and knocked before she came in.
I just
That's
wanna-
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, first picture I see on Twitter is wholesome. It's Celine. Wholesome.
Oh, I need to see.
It's on some Tommy Johnny's Twitter.
Feels like I'm in-
It's wholesome.
I feel like I'm in a class where I didn't get enough sleep, so I'm just kind of drowsing because I can't keep my head up straight.
Ooh.
I miss my,
I
I love
gotta
how
check
all
my-
my commentary is just nothing relating to the stream because what the fuck am I gonna add to this shit? I've never finished Sonic the Hedgehog 1,
Neither have
and
I.
I've certainly never
Well-
played this version of it.
I finished it once. I'm just not gonna like get.
No, I
the
realize
freaking
we
chaos
every time we
and
try to
ropes.
bring up Team Sonic Racing, it's always a rage that happens right after.
What the fuck?
Oh!
What's the gift
What
this time?
reaction we got this time? Pat's looking for something.
Yeah, that's definitely that's not true. That's a possible situation.
Thank you, Mark Hamill, even though you got ridiculed or joked for forever for that.
Also, I just randomly scrolled past like on Twitter. I'm looking at like there's just a thumbnail for a Huffington Post article about Stranger Things, and I swear the thing that's on the thumbnail just looks straight like an Impulse on Devil May Cry.
I'm so glad I
Send
made
me-
that pit face palming me. Oh,
Yeah, it's very
Oh.
good timing for that. I'm not fast on the brain right now, so
Pat,
I'm not gonna be
please.
able to react right off the bat.
I feel so bad for Pat.
We're only on
Okay,
the second
we're above
level.
him. We're above him.
Fuck.
We're above him.
We're only on the
Good, you
second
can't
level, but
start.
we're
Come
also
on.
only like
Take
40.
it in,
We're only
We're
38.
free! 2 zones! 2 zones!
How many
50
zones are in this
minutes.
game?
Freaking was
2
gonna fall
down,
into lava.
7 to
50 minutes.
5 to go.
We're 2 zones.
50 minutes? Oh.
It's
I
only
like
been,
to know that
38
you can
minutes right
beat
now.
Sonic 1 in 50 minutes if you're good enough.
We're not even 50 minutes in. It's like 38,
Guys, we're not halfway through the game.
Yeah.
and it's not even been an hour.
No, they're just saying, thank God you finally got past Lover. Or, no, not Lover. Or is it?
What do you?
So-
Oh, you're talking
Hey
about
Pat,
the stream.
Pat,
Yeah.
hey Pat, you're just gonna have to cope
Fine.
with it. Just cope with it. Cope.
Need
For
to see at
seconds,
least one-
Superstar Man, I thought you were talking about like a personal project, but then then I realized, oh yeah, we finished a stage.
As Spring Yard Zone's music is a tragedy in here.
I want to see at least one
What?
Roxette smashing.
I'm
GIF
trying to
before
remember
the end
how
of
far
this
I got
stream.
in Sonic 1. I think it was after Labyrinth Zone. I don't remember which one's after that.
Starlight is
Starlight.
yes. I
Starlight.
think I was like-
Honestly, Starlight's one of the easier zones in the game.
Yeah.
I think I started Starlight and I ended for that session. I just never got back to it.
I'm trying to think, what was the other one? The, like, it's the Eggman one was like just like tons of
It's
solid
fine,
plates.
Starman. You saying very little for me to misinterpret is freaking content for
Well,
this.
Pat, by the way, when we get to Labyrinth Act 4, please take the shortcut, I beg of you.
Oh yeah, Labyrinth has 4 fucking acts.
Well, no,
God.
no, it's
So many
that
spots.
Scrap Rain
so many things
Act
that can hurt
3 is
you.
basically a Labyrinth.
Really,
4.
Labyrinth Act 4. That's the joke, Pat, but please take the shortcut,
Oh,
please.
I am.
It's a good thing Pat knows Sonic 1 because he can actually try to circumvent some of this
I play
bullshit.
Sonic 1 more than a lot of other people, honestly.
I've only played on the Mega Collection when I was younger.
Yeah, that's
So
the
it's-
way I played
It's
it.
like
was Mega
Sonic 1
Collection.
comparable to like
Really?
Mega Man 1, in which like it's a good game, but like the sequel is just vastly superior.
Well,
Oh yeah, yeah,
that's,
basically.
yeah.
that's the thing. When I get to Mega Man, you might be kind of surprised because I feel like I like Mega Man 1 a lot more than. a
Oh,
lot
I
of
like
other
Mega
people.
Man 1 a lot. I played that shit a lot back in for my first year of university.
Oh!
'Cause, like Mega Man 2 is like the that's so
Hey,
bullshit.
Pat, we got Spring Yard. We got to Spring Yard, so.
Yeah, we got to the next.
We at least got to Spring Yard.
But yeah,
So
like
in-
during university, I played a lot of Mega Man 1, so I got decent at the stages.
Not even an
We gotta
anima-
continue.
There's not
Yeah.
even an animation for the continue.
Oh,
No,
wow.
it's just.
Oh
Gotta
yeah.
There is
You
a
feel you,
continue
Sonic.
screen.
I feel
Well, we
ya.
don't have to look at the freaking main menu screen anymore.
Oh, you know what?
The ring. Oh.
Brandon H brought up a good point. How many times will Pat see the game over?
Oh,
Oh, did you see the red spring there? The lighting was not right there. You see?
There
No, I
is still
saw
a lot of
it.
stuff to point out.
that's the thing you focus on.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh
fuck it,
god,
fuck it,
this
fuck
frame
it.
rate. What is even frames?
Oh man, I could just. This is your torch.
This is not like I've never personally played Sonic Genesis,
You either have.
Oh god, my
so
eyes.
I didn't know exactly what to expect. But man, this is not how I expected to spend my Saturday night.
This is why I'm doing this Saturday.
Yeah, when there's time to do it.
Yeah. And
think-
I can.
think
Yeah,
I
and
can
also thank you because I don't think I would have wanted this fucking hangover when.
Yeah, that's
for
why.
My
'Cause
first
I
day
don't
of
have
school.
anything going on until like 2 p.m. tomorrow, where I'm hanging out with Emily.
I
before
don't have
Smash
anything
Club.
until like. I technically don't
Sure,
have
you're
anything
sober.
happening until like.
I'm making sure I can take that
Tuesday?
morning to recover from all this.
I think the problem is that my parents might ask for like help with like the reconstruction of the kitchen, but I think we finished everything today, so there's nothing more for me to do. Cause like they're doing a full renovation of the kitchen, so like pull out a bunch of the walls, get rid of all the counters and all the shelves and shit.
Oh my
No.
god, what?
What? Did you go to?
What the
Wait.
fuck happened there?
Okay, we fished the axe, so we good. We good.
Okay, we're good.
I wish I had the higher tier to put the WiiDude glitch.
Yeah,
Hides.
I'll do
I
it for
almost
ya.
regret not having WiiDude glitch at this moment because while Pit Palm is good, this stream is kind of built for WiiDude glitch. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you're the
we-
only one who has access to that, Pat, because no
Yeah,
one.
no
can
one else. I'm the only
afford
one that
tier
is
2.
the high
See,
tier. It's a tier 2 sub. For
For-
that one.
Don't
If I
worry, we
had
can use we can
If
use
I
the
was
Soras.
actively employed, I'd probably be subscribed to tier 2, but like shit. I have
Yeah,
money to
I
worry
gotta make
about.
sure I have money for campus stuff.
Tony Raiko, don't.
Oh,
What does
I know
Bloney
that-
Raiko say? Because I can't see
Yeah,
straight.
we're not bringing up. We're not bringing up Kevin
Yeah,
Penders.
chat is kind of all of a blur to me now.
Oh,
You-
actually, no. Actually, I know just the thing to bring up now because we did
Okay.
bring up that horrible thing.
I'm gonna bring my laptop closer to my face and hopefully I can read it better.
Yeah, you see, I can't
I
tell
am
what's making me
concerned.
not able to read right now. The alcohol or all the damn
I know.
frames?
I feel you, Pat. I feel you very,
Okay.
very well.
Okay, so I.
Looks like
what
hanging
the-
around drunk.
Okay, what's gonna happen now? Because I think I'm a couple seconds
Oh.
behind you. Oh, that's just sad.
That's just unfortunate.
Poor unfortunate souls. I really like
But
that song.
true.
I think the only problem with it is that there's a lot of like, nature verses. It's hard to like sing along with that shit. Well, unfortunately,
There we
Ace
go.
Archer, it is not to be continued because it's still going on right now.
I
Pat,
need my
please help.
Roxas smashing.
Pat, please tell me you have it.
Smashing.
Please tell me you have it to continue.
I
mean,
didn't get enough time to do it.
If someone can like look up a Joseph Joestar to be to continued shit, that'd be great because
Yeah,
I
I just
certainly
need to
can't
download it so I can put it on.
Yeah,
I
someone
can just put in the memes.
do it.
Or...
Yeah, just look for to be continued stuff. That'd be great.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh
Dang it.
god, I've never had been this just like I'm drunk right now, I think, and I've only not even had a full drink, but because of like conditioned, I'm just like I can't handle this.
This is what it's like to hang around with drunk people.
I think suffice to say, I'm not very well tolerant to alcohol.
I think this will. If anyone's really kind of about this will wake you up. This will wake you up right here. This will
What
wake
you got
up
for us,
right
Alexandra?
here.
You got some weird ass dank ass shit.
What is
This will wake you up
Oh,
right
God.
here.
Alexandra?
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
Nice muff.
I think I mentioned that it looks like freaking Crash's girlfriend in the first movie. I mean,
Yes.
first game done wrong.
First movie.
I know.
Yeah, about that, Ken.
Alexandra, I already don't talk good. I'm gonna be talking even worse right now.
No. Okay, there was a comment earlier. Sorry. So there was a comment earlier. This stream is just basically a car crash.
Who said that? We better
It was-
appropriately attribute it.
Superstar man. Superstar
Okay.
man.
Actually,
Every
speaking
second I live is
speaking of-
agony.
I will. I'm gonna kill everyone and then myself. I'm gonna kill everyone and then
Word out,
myself.
okay,
They're
sure.
gonna thank me.
What did you say, Sophie?
Speaking of competitor, there is actually a pitch video around YouTube of his pitch of the Sonic movie. If you can just look it up.
Okay. Just so I have some context that I'll maybe remember, who the hell is Ken Panders? Yeah.
I'm confused.
Alexander,
Now
the
that
yelling's not
Alexandra's
helping.
reaction is done, who's Ken Panders and why should we be concerned about anything about his ideas for Sonic, for what the Sonic movie could have been?
He was a
Panders.
former Sonic comic creator, and he caused a lot of controversy. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Here. Alex, you're glitching.
I think this is
Yen?
like brandy I drank or some shit like that because I've
I
never
heard-
had alcohol hit me this hard before.
I
What the
didn't
hell?
heard what you were saying there.
Oh god, I already got a headache.
You're telling me.
Do you want to take a break and take an aspirin?
I have aspirin in my pocket. I'll take it after.
It's not even been an hour. What the fuck?
And I took an
We're not
aspirin
even,
before the
like-
stream just in case.
We're
Fuck.
not even at the later zone.
Audience, I apologize on behalf of mostly me and Pat because we're the ones who've been drinking alcohol.
Maybe later.
Oh gosh, a drunk run of
And if
Eggman
this is what
Land.
you guys
No.
came for, then like, I mean, here you go.
Save, save, save,
At least it's Act 3.
save.
At least the
Yeah.
boss isn't too bad, but considering this game,
Nah,
I
actually,
can't-
this boss is stupidly easy in this version.
I can't keep my head up straight. Wow. I feel like a freaking like Jack in the Box head where it's like you're just kind of just go back and forth.
What?
after
Why
it
did I
pops
spin
out.
dash down?
Yes.
Well, clearly
my
Sonic
gosh,
has
I found- I
clearly
found the-
Sonic has access to a helm splitter.
I found the best reaction
Character
face.
action Sonic game
Look
confirmed.
at this. Look
I
at
mean,
this.
Sega's already in the know with Sega. That's actually like, I mean, I know like it's kind of a joke, especially with like the super best friends community. Like,
Okay.
just make it just any game made by Platinum is gonna
Oh.
be great.
Oh,
That was-
oh.
That was
Oh, dear.
actually confusing. If
I
this
stepped-
wasn't a live stream, I would
Are we
ask
pulling
someone
up
to go back.
Mark Hamill again for that one?
No, we're going Superman. I forget who was the
Henry Cavill?
the actor for Superman back then?
Henry Cavill,
Then that's
Okay.
that's for that was for
Man of Steel.
I can't remember what's Man of Steel. It's like, see, I can't remember most of the DC movies nowadays.
I think
the
like, the
only-
problem is like not even like remembering the names of the movies. It's like who is the current actor for said role because they can't make up their damn mind anymore.
I know. Oh god, why can I? Ben Affleck's not Batman anymore.
Yeah, he was Batman
Sure.
for like all of 2 movies and then he was done.
Brony Ryko, you can go get the pitch pilot. It's an experience.
And
okay,
I think the only reason Keith Ledger was only one Joker is because he died after that first role.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away from London, Pat.
Oh, Pat. We're already skirting with death right now. Why did you have to do that?
Oh God.
Oh dear.
okay, so I would like to point out something that Ace posted in Discord. He put the JoJo.
You know what, Brony Ryko? You might as well go grab it and just share it in case someone wants to look at it. I'm not gonna look at it, and I've never seen it, but you might as well share it. Like, I won't stop you.
But what Ace posted on the server, he posted JoJo saying "son of a bitch."
Okay, yeah, that would probably be fine. Whenever you're available, Pat, you could probably go download that.
Can't talk.
Oh.
Oh.
That was
Well,
sad.
Pat, we'll talk to you never because that happened.
I think also, wow. I think also an appropriate reaction is just Sonic just doing his down crouch.
Urban, what we at
Just
now?
asking
I
for
believe it's
stuff
at
to-
22 now.
Oof. Oof.
Like I will admit I put more whiskey into that mixture than I should have, but like wow, I actually can't sit up straight.
Okay, going to memes.
It's not even been an hour. This game is awful. Holy shit.
I feel so bad for Pat that we paid to make him play this.
Oh, now you feel bad.
Pat, let's be honest, a lot of us felt bad the moment that it got funded. Just in my defense, I didn't know how bad it actually was, because the most I'd heard was like a segment of freaking Will's / Rabbit Luigi's countdowns of like
Oh, this is the fun.
bad
This is the
words.
This is the three stages of grief: Pit, Sora, and then Pukuma.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising how like much just line up perfectly for that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat, I feel bad. I feel bad, but I can't empathize with you because I've never touched this and never will.
We're your emotional support system.
Frankly,
What
my-
is his
most-
running animation down?
I love how you gave yourself extra time to get this shit done when we're not even
Come on.
an hour in. Hey, look, someone else I
Look on the
follow
bright
started
side.
streaming.
Once the suffering's
That's
over,
cool.
you can just look back at this and laugh.
Or
I guess
cry.
I think kind of like a somewhat relevant question. Have you actually checked out Sekiro at all, Pat, or I guess anyone in the call? The
Oh, is
latest
that
From
one?
Software
Is that one
Souls
game
live
at E3 where they had the Pipe Man playing?
No,
I
that's
know-
Sucker Punch's game. That you're talking about the not Dark Souls.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one From Software that just came out. I've been hearing nothing but great things about it. Shocking, I know. A From Software Souls-like game that's good.
Guys, we aren't to Labyrinth yet.
That's the sad thing.
I think you need to take a break before Labyrinth. And
Oh, yeah,
No,
this
no
is-
breaks.
Yeah.
This
No,
train.
this is
stops
gonna
for
be
nothing.
one of this is gonna be one of those like quote unquote 24-hour live stream things in which the person like leaves for like an hour to take a power nap. Like the stream never stops, but the streamer needs to like scream
Oh.
at nature. What the fuck happened?
Oh my god!
I can only question like how far I am in delay, so like I can know when Pat.
You guys
is,
are only like 2
depressed.
seconds behind, I think.
Okay, I feel
I
like
think,
my
yeah.
stream is even more, is a couple more seconds behind because some people
Oh,
react
boy.
faster than I do.
when is Jason coming back?
Isn't it a good idea for?
I think Jason probably said like I'm gonna be out for a bit, and by a bit it had big quotation marks around it, and what he actually meant is I'm not coming back.
See you losers.
No. Instead of playing Sonic
See ya
Genesis,
later, fuckers.
instead of playing Sonic Genesis, we could be playing Kid Icarus Uprising for the anniversary, but no.
Yeah, the anniversary is today, yesterday, I forget.
I think
Yesterday.
I'll look it up right now.
Release it's today.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
I feel like I should go back to that game and play it on harder difficulties because I only ever did one playthrough.
I did. I think all but 5 stages I have 9.0.
Oh,
Should
it can.
probably get back to that, but I haven't touched my 3DS in ages.
Yeah, same here.
I feel like I need
there's
to pick up a new 2DS XL to not just use as a roam around DS because my other one has my capture card.
Yeah.
That goes.
So that's right.
I think I have some Fire Emblem playthroughs I need to finish. Like outside of the draft run that I've been streaming on my channel, I'm not gonna plug because who cares. But like, I think I have an Awakening playthrough I need to finish. I still have my Conquest Lunatic I need to finish, which is the
Dear
action
God,
I'm
this
doing
cursed,
bad
this
right now.
cursed platforms.
I think
This
with
is
the-
our barrel of doom.
Not only is it in like slow motion, but it's already terrifying when you're looking at it. It's like, I hope Pat doesn't die by being like half a centimeter too close to a closing gap.
Okay, we got a check mark.
Yeah.
We got a check mark.
Yes.
Yay!
Ah!
Also,
Only
can
got
you
Well,
one
we're at
life.
one fucking life, so it doesn't matter.
Save Pat, auto save, just
Save.
for your sanity.
Yeah, George, like, staying close to the middle is fine, but like, momentum is so bad in this game that trying to stay in the middle is going to be difficult. But we're past that section until we get to the next
know,
section, which is similar. Because
One thing
this
I
is how
find
Sonic
funny is
1
that I went to look up some Pit and Palutena reference art to draw some Kid Icarus, but then I realized I literally have a Pit and Palutena amiibo right next to me that I could use.
That's even better because you got full 3D.
Exactly.
I wish I had those kinds of references. Actually, I can't say I wish I had those kinds of references more often because I'm terrible at full body stuff. I need way more practice with full dimensional stuff.
Well, see, for
No,
me,
Frank.
since I work more in 3D, that's kind of what I need.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of familiar with doing like the reference sheets because I'm much stronger in 2D than I'm at 3D. But like, yeah, I just need more I need to get better as an artist. Says every artist ever.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Learn to draw people with more than just setting up view dynamic poses. It's like for me, I'm perfectly fine until I reach the legs.
Yeah. For me,
It's mostly
it's
the
for
hands
me,
with
it's
me,
faces
like-
that I hate so much. Mainly
Hey.
mouths.
It's all the phalanges that I have trouble with because I remember I was like reflecting on Kaiser Neko fan art I did of him as Spider-Man. Like everything about that was pretty good except those hands were fucking horrifying.
Except I finally figured
Why
out
does
the
the
trick
spin
to
dash
draw
sound like
Sora's
an actual
devil
tornado
horn hair.
going through my ears?
Well, which Sora's hair are you talking about? 1, 2, or 3?
Because those devil
Okay.
horns were giving me the
devil?
giving me the
Yeah.
were giving me the runaround the entire time, but I finally figured out a trick to actually draw them right.
Okay, we reached another
You got a
checkpoint.
checkpoint, and we still have 1 extra life. Yeah. Wait, I forget. Is Sonic one where like?
It's
I think-
life 0 doesn't count, at least in GBA.
Okay.
We should at least have one victory, Jeff.
Yeah, you know what? I'll try
You
to
know what,
find it.
Brody Ryko? That is a good question. If Sonic Rush was around this time, that means the DS was out. Why was this ported to the GBA?
Just they wanted to make a quick buck.
Yeah, it's probably the same reason why this is such a bad port, because it was just a time convenience of like, yeah, we can bring it out for the DS. Oh, we're actually already at Act 3? Oh, thank God.
Yeah, we were on there.
Let's kill him!
I kind
Kill
of
him
lost
already.
track because I'm just fucked right now. Not to
like-
say
Why
anything
you-
for
Oh
like
my
how
gosh,
bad.
why is it
Brain
moving
egg
this
so we can
slow?
just
Why
move
is
on.
it actually this slow?
Oh God.
Oh god.
What is happening right now? Is this hell?
We're cracking an egg open, that's what. And it's spoiled and
No,
rotten.
his name is Robotnik. Before you
No,
got his
God.
God, spring yard!
To be fair, Eggman was always known as Eggman. We're the ones who changed his name to Robotnik.
Exactly. So we're just going to
Oh.
call him the spoiled egg he is because we're
When did we finally like make the full transition to Eggman?
By
I think it was Sonic
Adventure
Adventure.
I know Sonic Adventure was making fun of him for Eggman, but he'd
Sonic
still say,
Adventure
"My name
2.
is Robotnik."
Hey, Alexandra.
Okay.
I was wondering where she went.
I know she was oddly quiet, even though I'm sure she had color commentary for everything. Are you?
Actually, if
Alex,
we want to talk
Alex?
about something,
Guys, shut up. Okay, Alex had to leave again because she wasn't saying anything.
oh,
She
Okay,
pops in again. Everyone be quiet.
Oh,
Because
dear
she's
God.
Just have an
actually
enemy
there.
kill me so we can game over. Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's Sonic. Yeah.
so I'll die.
Thank you, Labyrinth. Like, is Labyrinth Zone like one of the worst Sonic levels?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I have
So,
to ask
to-
that like legitimately because
keep
as
our-
someone who's never finished a 2D Sonic game, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I did finish Sonic Advanced. I did finish that, but like
I only had Sonic Advance 3.
the first one I
finished
ever
Sonic-
played was Sonic Advance 2 because
the one
I know.
played the
wait,
most was Advance 1 because my library had it. I didn't pick up till Advance 2 and 3 till way later.
I remember my brother got a copy from his friend way back in the day. Sonic Advance 2 introduced Cream as a playable character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that was the one we played a lot of.
And
We
then
could never
Advance-
get through Zone 4, I think, because we were just children and garbage. But because like we could
think
get
so.
up
Okay, I
there with
just took some aspirin
yeah.
because I'm gonna need it
Hopefully
for this zone.
Eat some of those Twizzlers just so your stomach acids start moving faster, Pat.
Oh.
Actually, since let's talk about something we like to keep our sanity. How about the Persona Royal? Do you think that's the female Joker?
I mean-
according to translators, no, it is.
Pat, I mean not Pat. Fuck me. I am not in a good headspace. Sophie, I've never even played a Persona game to completion, so I can't say loved about shit. But
Hi, Linky.
yes, you can go on to that topic.
Oh, Link-
Also, hey Linky.
Wait,
Oh, oh god,
Alright,
why
so
did I
Jim.
drink alcohol? Pat, why did you give me the idea to drink alcohol? I'm not blaming you, I'm blaming myself. But
drink some
fuck,
water, Stefan.
I need more than water right now, Sophie. I can't even keep my face in front of my fucking microphone.
Worried you're
Just-
gonna pass out any second.
Same. No, you guys are probably just gonna watch the playback and just see like how it was.
I already can't stand the sound of my voice because I haven't spent enough time having to do Foley work, but like, yeah, I don't think I'll do that.
Right.
I just
Deep breath.
like
Oh god, I already hate this. Make it
I just
stop.
like I like A Gamer's comment, get comfy.
Yeah. I wish I didn't have the
Further.
current chair I have. You know what? I wish I had the fucking Blue's Clues thinking chair I used to have as a kid. That'd probably be more comfortable. That was like the highlight of my childhood. Not only did I have the I had everything Blue's Clues up, including a thinking chair of my own. That was
I
the
remember
best.
I had like this, like the the Blues Clues, like dog toy thing that I used to have when I was a really little kid.
I think it
Because
was more of a.
Wasn't-
Blues
did you
Clues
know-
is what I think about when I think of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, even like I remember seeing on Twitter, someone like had like some of the more generational designs of Blues, and like she's
Okay.
never not looked great. Or he, fuck, I forget, because we
That
had
was-
Magenta the dog, who was like the boyfriend girlfriend
That's
or
not
some shit
supposed to
like that.
happen. You're supposed to
certainly-
just graze against that and not actually get hit by that spike.
This is bloodstained.
On the
Deal with
pits.
it.
So,
I
so
guess,
what is
I
the
don't know.
what is the spike about beforehand?
Well, the
something.
spike
Version.
glitch is not in GBA, thankfully.
Oh, well, the one thing they did
Yeah,
right.
the one thing they fixed.
This isn't Mario. What the heck are you playing, Pat?
Linky help.
Oh.
Actually help.
Linky, you are in for a time because me and Pat have been drinking alcohol, and it's
Yup.
not been reacting well
Why
to
are you
us.
drinking alcohol with this game?
Dude,
Because
he's
it's
a
Sonic
fan.
Genesis.
And then Pat are drunk, and me and Urban are here for emotional support.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
Emotions?
probably
What are
the
emotions
equivalent
in
of
Sonic?
drunk right now because I can't sit up straight. And I
You should probably sit
haven't
down.
even had a full drink. I've just had
Here,
some
have a
Irish
drink.
whiskey. And clearly, I'm not Irish enough to deal with this shit.
Don't drink an Irish drink.
Well, too late.
Oh my god, this is painful to watch.
Yeah,
Yes,
oh,
it
it's
is.
painful to watch!
I just love
Pat
Pat's
could have
remark.
all of us beat and all of our
Pat,
complaints
just going
because he's
on
the
the
one
official
actually
channel.
playing this shit.
I apologize in advance if you're all kicked out of here by the end of the night.
It's understandable, man.
To be
On the
fair, I don't
official
think I'll be
channel,
like
Pat,
grieving
this
you
is-
that much. I'll probably just be like half loopy, keeping the commentary going so that the viewers aren't bored.
Me and
Because
Sophie
I can
are.
only imagine how much you, the audience, are dealing with this.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
no.
me and Sophie.
Agent, A Gamer 4, it's not erasing the pain. I can't really speak for Pat because he's still playing it right now, but it's certainly doing stuff. It's giving me other things to talk about, I can say that.
I would say it's like I'm.
Jesus, just slow down.
Labyrinth
Have
is
you ever
already
witnessed
a
a game
terrible
this
zone to begin
slow?
with.
Has there ever been a game this slow in like development that you guys were
Not
playing?
even drunk, and even I'm
In
losing my mind.
development, I
Same.
wouldn't know because I don't keep track of those kinds of games, but like,
Like,
It just like, I'm
Where the
pretty sure.
heck is
and
Jason?
this is a port. This shouldn't be an issue.
like
Well,
port,
vastly
like I
superior.
know, like especially with like Platinum games, most of their ports aren't exactly great compared to their console quality, barring Bayonetta,
Except
as far as
their
I
PC
know.
stuff, because their PC ports are like amazing.
Well,
It
not, that's
began-
actually a lie because like freaking Nier Automata for the PC is one of the worst versions of that game.
Which is weird because for like Vanquish, like you have
Like Vanquish is great, Bayonetta's great.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of weird that Nier got the short end of that because it's mostly been fan mods that have been keeping that game good on PC.
Bet
Oh,
you're dead.
Fallout.
Are we talking about Fallout 76? Because that game has a lot more issues than being on PC.
Jesus Christ, you just like sped up while you're jumping?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
Linky.
Blame the
dad.
water.
frame
Blame
rate
the
again.
water.
Like I said, it's just like freaking Space Invaders on the original console. It was like the less there is on screen, the more the frame rate's gonna boost up.
I feel like I'm
But
playing
this
a
is a
DOS
game that wasn't built for this shit.
What was
I
that,
feel like
Linky?
I'm playing a DOS game.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Here's the
Pretty
thing.
much.
The water is made of whiskey, so that's what making Sonic so slow.
Looks more like piss water to me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bud Light. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, they both
I
taste
get-
like shit. So,
I
you
like.
know.
I honestly, I don't think have I ever had Bud Light. I don't know. I don't
You
drink
should
alcohol.
never.
that
Don't
often.
drink. Don't drink it. It is. I don't drink alcohol, but even I have been told
I'm
not to
just not
drink.
a beer person.
Neither
for
am
me.
I. Like the closest I have is some like more like unique stuff that my dad gets from like California. Like there's some like citrus stuff from California my dad gets a lot. That's like that's fine.
Okay.
I think I had at least one sip of a drink my entire life, and even I tasted and like this is not
Oh
sweet.
my god.
This
Oh, no.
is
Alcohol as a general substance to drink is
You did
entirely an
it!
acquired taste.
Yeah.
now save the dang game.
I cannot think of a single person who had their first drink of alcohol and said, "Oh, this tastes great." No, like, if you were that kind of person, then you're probably born in a place in which alcohol is very common.
Yeah.
Like, I still remember one of like Josh's like 21st birthday videos of like, "Hey, I can drink alcohol now," and immediately the first reaction was like, "What the fuck? This tastes terrible."
Oh. Okay, took another big swig. Let's go.
Why did you do this to yourself, Pat? It's
Because I
not
wanted
doling
money.
it. It's just.
I wanted money,
No.
but at what cost?
Oh, I see. Sup, ED Games, you're here.
Oh no, Edie.
Oh no, Edie's been here a while. He's been here a
Oh,
while.
I
Yeah.
haven't noticed.
He was talking. His most recent comment was talking about how he almost drank a beer as a kid, which I don't think it was a beer I accidentally drank as a kid. It might have been like some wine my parents had.
In my case, I actually did drink beer by mistake as a kid. Because I mistook the beer can as a Pepsi can, so I just
Yeah.
grabbed it.
I don't think it was a Pepsi can. I think it was like a cup that I wasn't sure what the substance was, and I was like, "Oh, it's probably so." Yeah, it's always for us kids. It was always. I thought it was soda, but it turned out to be alcohol.
Yep.
It's like,
That beer is supposed to taste like fruit punch. I was so wrong.
No.
I can
Oh.
tell you, it did not taste fruit
I
punch.
thought it was Coca-Cola. It turned out it was insert alcoholic drink. Because fuck if I'm gonna think of anything right now.
I think I drank Bud Light.
Remember when I thought honey was gonna taste like cheese just because they're the same color?
Okay, that's a decent reasoning for a child, but like, wow.
No, I know as a kid I accidentally ate deodorant thinking it was
Yeah.
candy.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
pretty.
poor thing.
Wait, what did you?
I ate like a bit of deodorant because I thought it was candy.
Yeah, that sounds like something a kid would do. Hey, Superman, bye, Superman.
Okay, in order. I was trying to get my headphones fixed here. Then I had a phone call. Then I needed to use the bathroom. And then I was hungry. I wanted a snack.
Help me out.
I should
Santa.
really.
At least you're here, not. At least you're here, unlike someone.
Jason
I was
bailed
wanting
on
to
us.
know before
To be
all of that
fair, I
crap
think
went
me
on
and
with my
Pat are only
headset.
like halfway here.
That
Oh, man.
hour. We only spent like
we're
maybe
just
20
over an
minutes
hour.
maximum in Spring Yard.
We're like
Maybe
an
10
hour
minutes
and
maximum in
9
Green
minutes-
Hill,
An
and the
hour and
rest of
10
it-
minutes. We're 60
Marble.
minutes. We're 70 minutes in right now.
I want to say that. Got
Is there been
What I
quiet.
any, like,
hear, one of
actual
the big
compli-
reasons why this port is so
Hello?
screwy is that apparently they built this on the Sonic Advance engine or something like that.
How does that work?
Hello?
Yeah, we can
Hello?
hear you, Alexandra.
We can
Hear
hear you,
you.
Alexandra.
Okay, Dennis. Okay, what the fuck? Discord, because Dennis gonna hear you guys.
Wow. Discord really doesn't like you.
Just like how I
Can't-
don't like this game.
That's a very weak tangent, Pat, but you know what? That's kind of what we're going for here.
I don't have the time right now for big
Oh, you made time
philosophical-
for this, Pat. You don't.
BS
It's not that you don't
reviewing.
have time. You don't have the patience. There's a difference.
I'm gonna main
made time
aim
for this
motherfucking Rose in Team Sonic Racing, and no one's gonna stop me.
I'm
Please,
just
let's go.
scared. I'm just scared when Pat
That
gets to the
is so
boss.
bitch.
there a switch?
I
you
think
have
there's
to
a
click for
switch you
this
have to
shit?
hit.
Okay, here I would probably make a pun,
Where
but
is
because
it?
Pat's stuff.
Urban, well, who would you main in
That's
Team
not
Sonic
her opinion.
Racing?
Brandon, I'm
Just
not sure
shout.
any of us are having fun right now. Especially not Patrick.
I could just imagine Alex is just standing behind Urban with a knife and say, pick the chow.
No, see, the thing is, I'm not gonna get Team Sonic Racing, so I'm getting VR.
I should probably get Persona R at some point, because like while I own Persona 5 on PS3, I don't ever want to plug it in, which is one of the big reasons why I'm not starting that playthrough
Just
yet.
still wondering why they're just saying it's in development for PS4. It's just like, guys, just say it's coming to Switch already. Come on.
We'd all like that.
I want to play a Persona game. I want to finally date Yusuke. Oh no.
I'd like to date myself. What?
I like how everyone like was hoping for female MC.
I think that's called masturbation.
Yeah.
I think that's probably it.
I mean, there's
I'm
the
saying if-
self-cessed
if that
tab
isn't-
on whatever porn
What
site
hit
you wanna
you?
go to.
What?
What hit you?
That was technically a fish,
The air.
but you were certainly not touching it.
No, the thing was, he was in his jump animation, and when he landed, that fish was above him.
Hit boxes, hurt boxes. What are you? And
Will
why are
say
you?
if that isn't a
Boxes.
female
Figure
Joker,
out.
I hope that character isn't overrun like Marine was in Persona
Yeah.
4 Golden.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hated Marie.
The thing is, Marie was, to relate it to Sonic, I feel like for people who have played Persona 4, Marie is like Zavok. In the fact of that they keep trying to make this character work and no one cares.
Hey, let's put Maria
To
in Persona.
expand on that further for someone who doesn't even have the Sonic parallel to me.
Okay, basically, Marie was a character like they were pushing really hard as like a new addition in Persona 4 Golden, but everyone hated her and no one cared for the character at all. But they kept
Okay.
pushing.
Okay.
It's like basically you even if you romance someone, you still get some sort of scene with Marine on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
They
The
were
fuck
really
was that moment?
pushing
Oh.
her.
You know what, Ace Archer? As speaking as a really diehard DMC fan at this current moment, I would love if Pat pulled his double trigger, but it's not going to happen because he got paid to do this.
Either that, or he's gonna probably do it. Yeah.
Where the heck
Just
is
needs to hit-
Like
CJ?
realistically, when Pat does the DMC retrospective or his review videos, I'd love to be there for when he's actually playing the game, just to hear his initial thoughts of that.
Wedge,
first game.
hooray!
But thankfully, we hit that switch, so we can get to this current point.
What?
Stefan, Steve,
Dave, say
whatever the
Pat,
fuck your name
your
is.
sanity.
I guess we're switching
No,
topics.
but-
The name is Yalmar. Try to remember that while you're half wasted.
Okay, y'all,
Oh
you
my
know,
I can already hear
you know,
Pat's
the
voice.
biggest
He's
when I actually get you, tell you, oh, I can't wait to watch you play a DMC game. Which one is it? DMC 2. Oh,
You know what? I'd still be interested to see your reactions.
it'd be about this stream probably.
Alright, Pat, apparently, according to you, CJ is there for you in spirit.
Well,
Cameron heard
that's
about
kind
this?
of all the best we can all give him. Like, we're in call, but we're still only really
Matt,
helping him in
Your
spirit.
timer's going. Oh, your
I
timer's
know.
not going
Got it.
anymore.
He got it. It just didn't
Yes,
show because
Mom.
animation skill.
Yeah, I'm mom. I'm the oldest one here, bitches.
Yeah, I guess you
scared.
would.
Wait,
No,
can't
I'm
selfie
scared
beat
to
them
push
all?
up.
I'm scared too. Just maybe spin dash.
Okay.
I love how I'm just seeing Pat like just crouching.
Sonic, buddy.
Just like, please let it all end.
And me now.
You know
So
what?
the
Now that-
drowning music was gonna finish before you actually drowned. Wow, Brandon.
After
That's-
this, we're
that's
going
kinda
to
sad.
send Pat a lot of adorable pit pictures because he needs an emotional support angel.
I was so afraid.
Oh,
I-
what is this?
No.
Oh, we need to
This
get out of the
hell?
water.
I know Us is out this weekend, but that's a true horror movie right there.
Oh, I've heard really good stuff.
I've heard really good
about
things
Look,
about Us,
nothing
by
but
the way.
great
I'm not
things
trying to
about
diss it
Us.
at all.
Anything
No.
for Seven King, I hear it's
Oh
good.
my god, yes!
No. Us is from Jordan Peele.
Yeah, Jordan Peele.
Uh, we're-
People who
Act
did
one.
Get Out.
No, that was Act
Let's
2.
just-
That was
Act 2.
And now, this boss is gonna probably stuck.
Oh, this boss.
Urban, why do you go?
Don't blame Urban for what we already knew was gonna
Gonna
happen.
happen.
We've already mentioned
But
it before.
Urban mentioned it. It's the
We mentioned it
difference.
before, Pat. Don't get mad at Urban. Get mad at him when he starts making puns when we don't want him to make them.
If you do one pun tonight, I'm kicking your ass out.
Well, you've already missed a lot of puns, man.
I don't think he
I'm
made
just
puns. He
saying.
certainly made jokes. I'll give him that.
Here's the pun for the Danganronpa stream.
Yeah,
I think I made one pun, but that's it.
if he made a pun that none of us noticed because Sophie probably wasn't paying attention, me and Pat are on alcohol.
What is going on? Sonic, what are you doing?
Trying to
is
survive
okay,
in this
like-
cruel, cruel world.
Okay, actually, like, legitimate question, because I remember this bullshit when I originally played the game. Like, what? Is there, like, a reason to the madness that is trying to get through this infinite scrolling section?
No.
Oh, it's just.
Well,
added.
it's you gotta get the Switch.
I know the Switch. I know the Switch portion, but, like, what madness does a speedrunner have to go through to be able to know when to act to this shit?
Hey, no, they probably just timed the jump or look at the timer or something. I would not wish anyone to speedrun this version of the game, by the way.
Oh.
Gamer,
Probably
this
someone.
is
someone
not
crazy enough
the
to do it.
this is fine flaming dog moment because this is not fine.
This
This
is
is not fun
this
at
is the
all.
This is
version
not
that's
fun.
just screaming in agony that it actually.
This is not the this is not the it's fine dog. This is the panel afterwards in which the dog's face is melting because of the flames.
Cue
You know
this,
what?
the raw, yeah.
Admittedly,
I'm
that's
checking.
still probably my favorite shirt I've ever gotten at a con. That's like Bill's cipher with the blue flames around him. This is fine.
Yeah.
I remember
good.
I remember at least 3 different moments in which I was following a playthrough and I wanted to make a this is fine meme in relation to it, but never did it because I'm a lazy fuck.
Oh my god, so I'm looking through
You know
YouTube.
what? Brando, I can imagine there are some speedrunners who would do this kind of shit because there are people who do freaking desert bus for charity.
Someone check
People are willing to
someone check
deal with
YouTube.
bullshit for
Someone check
attention.
YouTube
or
to see
for
if
a
someone
good
actually
cause.
speedrun Sonic Genesis.
I checked, I didn't
No,
see
I
any.
know, I know where to check. Speedrun.com. Here we go.
Yeah, there's has to be someone. I love how the frame rate sped up just in time for the timer to stop.
Oh, right next to a bubble too. Oh.
Yeah.
And we gotta go for the slide again.
Help me!
Pat, you need to activate Doppelganger just so you have someone on standby to constantly click the save state button.
Why can't he just use like bites the dust?
I love how I made a half DMC reference, even though the fact that you're never gonna get that because you're not that into the series yet. Like Alexandra would, depending on how many games
What-
you've played.
What did you say? I'm
I
sorry.
made a doppelganger. I made a doppelganger reference. And then I hit
sorry.
my pop filter like an asshole.
Thank you, Owen, for the follow. I would be more enthusiastic, but
Oh
fuck.
no, no one is insane on the Sonic the Hedgehog leaderboard to play this version.
Okay.
No one's. So there was no one who speedruns
So
Sonic
we're going
Genesis.
for world
Yeah.
record
Oh my
strats
God,
right now,
that's
boys.
Sonic.
Sonic Genesis is absolutely one of those like charity moment things where it's like, I play this because it's for a good cause. Because like speedrunners always pick the optimal version of any game for doing their
Yeah.
runs for it, or at least one they're best familiar with. Because some people will do like emulators. for a
Oh
game.
no, there have been speedruns for it. The anniversary version, 22 minutes and 45 seconds is the world record.
How?
How?
Wait,
Oh,
what do you
shit,
mean
probably.
anniversary version?
I think he's
As in like the
means,
version
like,
you're
the
playing. Like,
anniversary mode, like the mode you're
Oh,
playing
okay.
right now.
Ow.
Oh, so
they must have
probably
had.
used...
They must have the patience of a fucking saint if they managed
I'd like to know
learn
that,
how to do all
there's
this
only
shit.
2 people on that
Superstar
leaderboard,
man, thank
and
you.
it happened 4 years, and that world record was from 4 years ago. So I'm sure they even stopped.
Oh yeah, they did it once just so they get the record and say, "Hey, I'm the
Because
one
no
who has
one
the
else
record."
wanted to.
Because
like
no one else
Genesis
wants to
Fine.
take up that task.
This is my victory, bitches.
It's kind of like some people who like when the Power Rangers beat 'em up or fighting game came out. It's like we're doing speedruns just for the fuck of it.
Get a speedruns. I can't wait to see Devil May Cry speedruns.
Oh, any character action speedrun is a thing to behold. Just because, especially like DMC4 onward with the freaking trickster jumping.
You know, now I kind of want to watch a Bayonetta speedrun at this point. I wonder what those are like.
You know what? I wonder.
Like even like with like. I've been because of my experience with DMC5, I can already think of like some like speedrun sections people would do to optimize like Dante. Especially because he has a unique mechanic that just allows him to basically screen clear on top of his already insane option selects.
What's
Is it
this
the
one do?
motorcycle?
No, it's not the motorcycle. The motorcycle's fun though.
So
I think one of my favorite memes, or not even memes, this is a tweet I saw, which was like, in Devil May Cry 5, you have a character who revs his sword like a motorcycle and uses his motorcycle like a sword, and that's why you should play the games. I'm just like, yep.
Oh god, I can hear the kids behind me.
Oh no. Children. Loud.
In KH3 speedruns, you use the Ralph summon? Interesting.
Wreck-It Ralph, actually, huh? I think the biggest thing people don't use Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm glad I'm using the
it's a
headset
huge
because I'm
setup.
kind of wondering how they're just gonna hear behind the door a bunch of drunk people.
Well, it depends on how loud we are in
Simba's
your
just-
house.
Simba and Meow Wow are just too awesome already.
Well,
I don't have
like
any reason to use
Ariel is amazing because you have iframes for so long.
Oh yeah, Ariel is amazing.
Ariel is the reason I survived the final boss fight on level 1 Proud mode.
Yeah, which, by the way, for the KH retrospective, we're going to continue that one. I think once all the stuff for 3 is out at that point.
Yeah,
Which,
whatever DLC we
by
get.
the end of the year, I guess.
Yeah.
So what's next on retrospective?
Next would be Recoded and then Dream Drop.
Recoded is a movie night for
Yeah.
us.
Then
no,
Dream
hang
Drop
on, give me- I'll be right back.
Then Fragmentary Passage, Back Cover, and then 3.
We're not going
Alright.
to bother with 3D, despite the fact that it's technically the most important one for all the
Oh, he
bullshit.
said
I
Dream.
did
He
say
said
Dream
Yeah, he
Dream
said Dream Drop.
Did you see Dream Drop? It must have cut out at that point for me because I didn't do it.
Checkpoint.
If Jesus was here, Brando, this wouldn't be happening right now.
I thought he was
Lord.
supposed to save us from our sins, not make us go through them.
No, see, Pat.
Jesus
you-
died for our sins, but then this exists, so what the fuck?
No, Pat.
Okay,
obviously, you
okay,
Hey
have
two little
Zeus, what did
girls
you do
came
to
in-
us?
Two little girls came into to inspect my room. One of them asked if they can go on the roof, and then my sister tried to mess with the thermostat.
What?
Don't.
This is what happens when you
I
live with
love that,
children,
like,
people.
I love that like the thermostat in my like parents' house is like because it's one of those automatic ones, it kind of has a mind of its own.
Yeah,
It's always like at a timer. It's like,
Auto
oh,
thermostats.
it's like, oh, we'll keep the temperature at around this temperature until this time, until you forget about it. Then we'll switch it back to whatever we think the default is. And it's like, we don't need that default right now because your default is stupid.
That's the thing about kids. They can be cute and fun, but other times
George
they can be...
in the voice call.
It is
Hey.
Brandon.
George.
I'm sorry.
In the voice call, it's me, Swedish X, Sophie Bat, Urban Legend, and Chaos Chow.
And
You should
Brandon,
have
I'm
to come back,
apologize.
yeah.
Not only am I'm pretty sure I'm drunk because my alcohol just went right to my blood, but I also see the H in your name, and it's hard for me to take care of it. I legitimately apologize because as someone with a name that people mispronounce all the damn time.
Checkpoint, yay.
Yay,
That
checkpoint.
waterfall is not animated.
No, it is not.
Yeah, I need to wait for it to go in motion again and see.
Oh wow.
Oh,
No,
I
it's
think-
only in motion
oh,
when the water
oh.
is.
Water is that it when the water's risen, it's
First of all, why is it... It shouldn't be like that when it's underwater. Okay, never mind.
Don't ask questions.
Sonic, it's
seems like
okay.
a bad idea,
Oh,
Pat.
it
It seems
seems
like a bad idea, Pat. Yeah.
Oh no. It's only like 5:30 for me right now, and I'm basically drunk right now, I guess.
I'm surprised dinner isn't ready yet.
I'm just gonna heat up some leftover fish I have.
I don't even know what's for dinner.
Oh no,
That's
my
not good.
Emily, I'm sorry about tomorrow if you're watching this.
I'm at my parents and my mom's like dealing with like some virus or whatever she's got earlier, so she's.
So
like,
Jojo,
passing
I
it
just
back
go
and
with the
forth.
I haven't drank it. I haven't drank a drop of alcohol.
Oh
I've
no,
been
it's
sitting
mostly
here.
just me and Pat. Like Urban's been drinking some monsters and
Get your
stuff.
ass over here, you.
Hurry up before the water starts rising.
I'm trying.
Uh,
Well, Stefan, I only drank one monster because I'm not gonna do that to my
oh
body.
yeah, no, drinking multiple energy drinks is not a good idea.
I've never been a person for energy drinks. They just always
Neither,
taste so
like-
bad.
I like the cherry
I've drank
flavored,
some
that's it.
monsters before, but it's never been for the energy aspect. It's been like, I guess this tastes okay.
The
I don't
only
know.
the only time I've really ever had a lot of monsters was at
Oh!
last TMG,
Oh, you
but
poor
that's
soul.
just because they. It's just because that they were giving them out for free there.
Yeah, that's kind of fair.
We hadn't
I-
had some pits in a while.
I remember the first energy drink I ever had was like 10th grade high school during a freaking football game in which like me and a friend we both happened to get like a monster from a local like 7-Eleven and we just chugged them because why the fuck not? And immediately that took me off of monsters for like 7 years because that was not a great experience. And then I think
Oh,
my
boy.
mother got a whole bunch of energy drinks just because she's been having to deal with a lot of shit with her job. So it's like, I need energy to get through this shit. It's like, that's fair. And there's some leftovers and just had them.
My mom has a habit of being late with stuff because she's at work. Okay, I gotta do this thing, but then I gotta do this thing. Oh no, I'm late. Wait, before I go, I gotta do this thing. It's a habit.
My mom's certainly like the most capable person on on the cast
Are we
of people
free?
she's working with.
Are we finally free?
No.
No.
Well, I
yes,
mean,
yes.
we still have to deal with Eggman himself, but
Yeah.
Kill the rotten egg. Kill it.
now we can save state so that
Hurry
water
up
isn't
and just start
constantly on our-
climbing.
The egg. Just get
Damage
out of.
boost. No!
No.
Oh, I don't want to be in swamp water.
I have enough PTSD about this moment right now without the slowdown.
What's your favorite
So yeah, and
water?
as Brandon said previously, you can turn. It's like turn the stream off for a second, guys, because I actually know that. Remember this from Brain Scratch. Just turn the stream on for a second. You're gonna notice something's up about it. Get to the boss.
What happened?
Just pay attention to the boss and just turn the stream on for a second and listen carefully.
Brony Raiko, what are you talking about, at least with Red Bull giving us one of the coolest looking power-ups for
I
Mega Man?
really can't really listen to it since we're all talking.
Yeah.
The boss music isn't playing.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, the boss music.
There's-
Yeah, it's just the Labyrinth Zone music still playing.
Well, it's
Oh.
torture enough as it is.
Well, we gave up.
The game's just like, we know this is actually the real boss of the level.
Oh! Oh, thank God.
Robotnik is not the
fuck.
boss of this level. The level itself is.
No, the entire game is the boss.
What's your favorite air? Airbuds.
Urban, what are you talking about by being rude?
It was just George, because like how we're in voice chat, he tried to call either me or Pat.
Oh, he's trying to get with the voice call. Yeah, no, that's mostly for us, George.
Or hey, no, you Pat. It's up to Pat to give authorization
Yeah.
to do that. Okay, man, don't
Yeah.
up and do
I
that.
decide and just I'm not in the mood right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah,
Pat's
yeah,
already
no,
friend to
this
have
one-
a lot
Deep
of us
breaths.
either kicked or some
Deep
shit.
breaths.
So.
Deep breaths.
Like I'm on thin ice if I even just say a pun at this point.
Yeah, low tolerance. This shouldn't be called the Sonic Genesis stream. It's the
Sonic low
it's
tolerance.
the freaking low tolerance stream. Yeah.
Venus already traumatized us once.
Oh yeah, oh, I
We're
remember that
only
desk.
in Labyrinth Zone. Fuck.
So close to the end.
When you say only
We're-
Labyrinth Zone, this is the main event right here.
I know, but like, there's still more to play. Is the problem?
Oh my god, imagine Sonic 2 Genesis and then having to do what's that one that's
Metropolis Zone.
yes.
Oh.
I just brought
Yeah,
that up.
let me bring that up. See, We brought that up earlier. We've lost our minds so much. We're going on same tangents. No.
Well, I mean, that's all the stream really is. It's just tangents until Pat kicks us so he can concentrate.
Okay, what the fuck happened there?
Hey, Mesner,
the-
you're
What the
late to the fun.
Okay, what happened? I clicked off the stream for 1 sec.
He hit Robotnik and just got pushed down really hard.
It's like I got ping-ponged off of him.
I'm just gonna go and do some.
Who
color
thought this
cross.
level was a good idea?
My team.
Well, I mean, no. Who specifically in Sonic Team looked at this and said, yeah, that's good. I like that. That's great. The gamers will love this.
Oh my god, no.
Because this expands beyond just the fucking the Genesis collection, because the the Genesis version, because that just amplifies the problems.
Wait, were you trying to kill Robotnik, Pat?
Well, I mean, we're almost
Free!
the three of this level. We're not done yet.
I think there's like
As
2
long
more
as I
sounds.
2 more
expected,
zones,
but
that's 2 more.
still.
Well, at least we've gone through the
Savor.
roughest.
Let's just savor this small but sweet victory.
I love how I'm like conscious enough to
Victory!
know that I'm not like totally drunk. I'm not like blacked out drunk, so I know what I'm doing. But like, fuck me.
Like buzzed.
Yeah, this isn't even buzz. Because I'm
Name
like
Is
fucking.
Mrs. Brisby.
I can feel myself like freaking Rock Lee at the fight with freaking the Retrieval Sasuke arc, in which I'm just kind of going back and forth. This is drunken fist style right now, but I don't know how to fight.
Okay, well, at least Starlight I kind of know the layout for, so...
I'm sitting here doing color pick cross. It's helping.
Okay, I remember I did finish this level in my original
didn't make it
Sonic
to Scrap
playthrough,
Brain.
so I guess
I
I'm
mean,
at
if
the
you gave
level
up at
after
Scrap
this.
Brain, I don't blame you, because fuck that zone.
It wasn't like so much giving up. It was a matter of like the session is over. I have other more important stuff to do, but I did finish this.
You cannot
level.
hold on to any momentum in this stage right now.
Yeah, I remember that. Even on the normal.
No, on the
version.
normal one you can, but it's like here, it's like the loops and whatnot don't even register.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I finished this level and then I stopped for that session and didn't get back to it because I'm terrible at finishing games that don't have my
Thank you,
full
Brandon,
attention.
for the follow.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's
Starlight's
go
just the calm before the storm, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Running out of topics. Quick,
Pat,
someone say
Labyrinth
topic.
Zone, like Pat said, was the main attraction, but like it's not the final act, unfortunately.
What?
What the fuck?
What the- Okay, I call bull.
That actually was some bullshit.
We need like 90% of the game so far.
Right, get your pits. Get your pits.
I guess I
Da,
could ask,
da,
like,
da, da, da,
yeah, thank you,
just- why
Sophie,
was
for
it-
being on track of the face palming.
The thing that surprises me is there wasn't any blocks that would have crushed him.
Yes, gamer, Nani the fuck.
Gamers rise up.
Rise
think
against this
One
terrible
of us
port of
needs to
Sonic the
cut
Hedgehog.
down this video with all the deaths and BS moments.
You see,
This will be an,
you
be
know,
an
I
interesting
think-
compilation because that's
Well,
most
there,
of the
there
stream.
was kind of the montage community that we had like going for a bit. Somebody go into this stream. and
Oh yeah,
get
that
the
montage chat just be like full of this stuff. It's like, at what point do we say that we have to actually make a cut because it's just the full stream?
I mean, yeah, I'd probably do it. It's just, of course, college.
Yeah. So like, I could be.
We'll be
My
right
head
back.
actually hurt.
Editing the
Raiko,
page.
I'm actually not sure where the "We'll be right back" meme originates.
I'll look it up.
There's not
I
a jingle
could-
that goes with it. That's all.
Like I know where the "To Be Continued" comes for because I'm a huge JoJo fan, but like
Same.
I'm
But
not
it's like
sure
I
about
could be I could be editing the KH2 highlights, or I could be drawing KH2 by hand.
It says it's from the Eric Andre show.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't watch Eric Andre.
Neither do I.
I just only know the memes like the "Let Me In" one.
I know the name, but I'm not familiar.
And then of course it's just like the guy who shoots him in the chair is like he's just like acting like
Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that? Yeah.
I think still my favorite one with that is with God of War. Aries will pay for this.
You need the God of.
I love God of War.
You need to do the God of War
just because it's like they're trying so hard to like backpedal from the original series because it's got so out of hand.
Okay, if I may ask,
Kratos before.
Pat, do you have the GIF with Kratos in his computer?
No,
Sure
I don't
Pat
think
does.
I've seen that one before.
I know.
I know which one you're talking
Sophie
about.
put that into the memes chat, so you could have
I'm gonna
got
get
that
it.
at any time. But yeah, I still remember like Kratos is like so unforgivable by the end of God of War 3. And
Even
then
like
like
God
you
of
can
War
just
2.
see the writing on God of War
2
PS4.
is just like, dude, I do not like you at all.
Yeah, the God of War 2 was the stepping point, and then God of War 3 is just when he's actually just starting to kill gods, and it's just like
I am so distraught by the death of my wife and child. Meanwhile, I have like 5 naked
does he
women all
even
around
mention
me at the
his-
very
does
start
he
of the
even
game.
mention his family during God of War 1 or 2?
I don't think in 2
Think-
at all.
I think
one,
in
yes.
God of War-
Not.
Well, God of War 1 was the whole reason that he did it, but like God of War 2 and 3, I think that's because they had a different writer for that shit.
Yeah.
In
Because I
God of War
remember, like,
3,
the original
they tried
idea
to...
was, like, God of War 1 was Kratos, and God of War, the sequel would have been, like, his brother or something like that.
Yeah.
A different protagonist, so it's more of a anthology-type series. But because series gotta sell, we gotta keep our main protagonist. God of War 2 was Kratos again. With the reasonable reaction from Zeus of, like, you're a terrible God of War, you're ruining shit, you gotta go. And of course, just Kratos.
I like
being
how we know
defeated.
that we just said Zeus had a reasonable reaction. Zeus.
Yeah,
the
One
guy
time
that
you could
pretty
ever
much,
say that.
Zeus, the true villain of all Greek mythology.
yeah,
I
pretty
think-
much.
Side of
everything.
sometimes people being mad that Zeus was awful. So like, you know,
Yeah,
it's like wasn't like the whole issue with like Hercules in the actual mythology was like that Athena was mad that he was Zeus's child or some shit like that.
no, I think
Oh, no.
it was his wife. It started with an H.
It was Athena.
Hermes.
Wasn't
No, it's not. It's not.
it?
What the
Hera,
fuck?
Or I think something like that.
What?
That was some interesting
Oh!
stuff.
Can you
Okay.
even get up here now?
Oh, Hera. Hera. It was Hera. She was jealous.
I
that
was about to
Zeus-
say, did they bork it?
Yeah, no, Athena was the goddess of war. She wasn't Zeus's.
I think
Artemis
it was
is the
no,
goddess of war.
no, goddess of war.
Artemis is...
Hunt.
Oh, okay.
A goddess of the
Well,
hunt, but-
Artemis is a gun and then a boss in Devil May Cry.
Jesus
It-
Christ.
here's what I've been taught my entire life. Artemis is the goddess of hunting, Ares is the god of war, and Athena is the goddess of wisdom.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like wisdom. Again, like, you know what? I'm not gonna even try to like use like the fact that I'm like
What the
really
heck are these
not
physics?
sober right now as the fact that I can't speak straight. Because I'm absolutely an idiot when it comes to some mythologies. I know,
Well, you've
Norse
done your research on
somewhat
Norse
better.
mythology.
and even then, I'm still pretty in the dark about a lot
Jesus.
of it.
Okay, we're
What the
out.
fuck
We're out.
happened with that
He's-
spike ball right there?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
It felt like a freaking Wile E. Coyote cartoon of like, is it gonna fall? Like,
Ah!
I will say
Oh.
that seesaw trick didn't work as intended. Wink, wink.
no, it did not. At least we're
Sophie, shut up.
At least we're done with Act 2.
I just love Brandon's age. There are no physics.
I never read Percy Jackson. I saw the first movie with a friend in theaters. Running right now.
Read the Percy Jackson
Percy
books.
Jackson's
They
good.
deserve.
The books are good.
It's good. It's good.
Though, admittingly, I think the writer kind of went off the rails by releasing so many books of his later series so close to one another, and they were long books too. So I kind of fell off.
I'm actually the insane person that read mostly everything aside from the Trials. I haven't caught up with the Trials of Apollo series, but I read up everything, and I think they still hold up pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, remember, I think it was my friend, Disney invited me to go see Percy Jackson in theaters or something like that. But like, I never followed up on the books or any of the sequel movies that happened to come out. And I think the only sequel was like the second book or
Yeah,
something.
which they did like 5 years later.
I'd forgive
I really
that if
think
it was a
Percy
matter
Jackson
of
needs,
making
like,
it
some
right.
sort of,
But
like-
like,
No.
how the Series of Unfortunate, you know how Series of Unfortunate Events got a really good Netflix adaptation? I think Percy Jackson needs something like that.
Still couldn't get over the fact that
Animated.
I still couldn't get over the fact that Lemony Snicket himself was Patrick Warburton. That was interesting and very like out of character for Patrick Warburton. He did a good job, but it was still kind of out of character.
Ace.
Oh my god, please.
Oh,
You
no,
know
the
what,
bomb!
Ace Archer, I appreciate you staying on top of your stuff. It's been a while since we've needed a good shut up, but
Yeah.
No,
Thank you,
no,
Roxas. Thank you.
No, Sophie constantly tells me.
I certainly was never like required to read Percy Jackson. I've certainly had plenty of opportunities back in like middle school to read it, but I just never did.
I just did it because some classes were like mandatory to read, so I'm like, okay, I might as well read a book I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like most of my like mandatory readings were certainly way higher. Like
What
I
was it?
remember like for like one of my science classes, like reading the original Jurassic Park's movies was one of the suggested readings for that.
What in the world?
Did you guys see that spike bulb just like
Yeah.
at the
I
top?
saw. A
Oh,
lot
I
of
saw it,
people
alright.
also-
Alright, clip that.
Something-
John,
something-
John, I've seen
Something-
a lot of stuff, but at this point, I'm not even sure if it's because of the game or because I'm way too wasted right now.
Sonic gave up.
I would like to note something rather interesting about the school, my middle school. So I went to an Episcopalian school
Mhm.
in middle school. For some reason, Twilight was in the library, but none of the Harry Potter books were.
I remember researching some of the reason why Harry Potter wasn't, and it was always really stupid.
Wasn't it like, I know like some reasons are like religion, I think
Like
religion.
some
I
fog.
I mean,
that
that
is
was
a
that was
religion
the thing.
thing.
I like to note a book about like a terrible vampire romance book. Vampires and werewolves were there, but not Harry Potter.
Wizards of
Ugh.
Witchcraft is way more contradictory to religion or some shit like that. I don't know.
Harry Potter is a much more reliving
It's a
film.
it's a more consistently written series, at least before J.K. Rowling started
Yeah,
to retcon
until
things.
Grimes of Grindelwald.
Did you guys see that massive roast?
Oh yeah.
I've seen enough
That
to
was
know what's going
brilliant.
on.
Trust me, my
Oh,
sister
fucking
being as big
brilliant.
of a Harry Potter fan as she is, I heard all about it.
I
know-
laughed.
Like, Rowling,
laughed.
you wrote this series in the 90s. Quit acting like you wrote it like now.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Percy Jackson actually implemented their LGBT content with subtlety. Well, I would say it.
I wasn't saying.
Well, I wouldn't say more subtlety. It's just more like, hey, this exists.
Just
No,
written
yeah,
at a time in which it was a bit more.
I mean, like I said,
Potter
I
that
just want to cut to the point that in fiction, when we have like LGBT related stuff, everyone's just like, oh, it's like don't treat it like the second coming of Jesus. It is a typical relationship.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
It's a
like
normal,
Well,
natural.
here's the thing: it's like J.K. Rowling had that before with him, and then was just like, no.
Well, the thing that like at least I've been interpreting with like Rowling is that she's just retconning characters into a more LGBT plus status.
Oh
when
no,
they were
no!
never intended for that.
She just like it started initially with Dumbledore. It's like, oh, nonchalantly, yes, Dumbledore's gay. Nowadays, he stuck his dick in every man he could find.
Well, again, I'm
don't
not
want
sure
the
how much of that is
details.
actually Rowling saying that, and how much is just the memes just bringing it up for the
No,
fact that
like, she was pretty blatant about it.
okay, like I've mostly
She was
been
pretty
hearing-
blatant about the like. I know I exaggerated what I just said, but it was pretty much like that with
Okay.
Dumbledore. I'm
Ju-
not
basically,
kidding.
she
Okay,
described it
if
as
that's
like
actually what like came out of.
she described
her
it as
Twitter
like
feed.
Dumbledore having like intense relationships with other characters and stuff like
I love the. I still love the
Oh.
reaction to that. It's just like she says, like, "Oh yeah, he has like the intense sexual relations with a man." It's just like, okay, but can you like show that
that.
and show a more calm version of that in
No.
like the film? This is like
I don't
no.
want to see that in writing. No.
neither do I.
That's
Because
what
I mean, like I said, she just
fanfiction.net is for.
nonchalant. I mean, she freaking nonchalantly once just brought up that it's like, oh yeah, he had a thing with Nicholas Flamel, whatever,
Yeah.
and just moved on with it. But
That's
now
what
it's
it
just
should
no,
have
it's
been.
It's like it's fine to just say, oh, these guys were
Okay,
together,
what
but
the
not.
fuck was that?
Oh,
What? Okay. Sonic, you're a magical creature right now.
no, Sonic is here in our conversation
you're
right
Wizard
now.
Sonic.
You're a wizard, Sonic.
I'm sorry, I could have.
Is there anything on Twitter right now? Now for
I'm sure
the-
there's. Well, I mean, realistically, there's a lot on Twitter. There's a lot of people who are members on Twitter.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
What are these physics for
Okay.
these spike balls?
I don't even know
Okay,
anymore.
once you put this on YouTube, I will. I
I regret.
volunteer myself to try to make a
Everything.
highlight vid for you.
So
Try
that's gonna be pretty long.
Yeah, it's just gonna
Try
do you
to-
in.
Oh my
girl.
god, checkpoint!
Yes.
Yay.
Maybe if I can get a good
Say that,
editing
say-
software on my laptop, I'll do that during.
Okay,
during
boss
my
I
fight,
stream.
love
boss
that
fight.
I'm like right on the edge of like I should be like blacking out for bullshit, but I can pay attention enough that I know what everyone's talking about. I didn't even have like a full drink. Like I admit that the mixture had more of.
I
The
haven't gone
actual
through
alcohol than
one
it should've.
full Mike's Hard Lemonade yet.
Oh,
That's good at least.
Yeah.
Like like the mixture that I was working with required at least like it was
Ah,
only
you
like 2
spoiled
ounces
egg.
of like the actual whiskey, and I certainly had more than that. But like, what the fuck? The game
that boss
probably
is
isn't
done.
helping.
God,
Alright.
finally.
Just scrap
So-
brain
Where's-
left.
Is about to happen.
This
So,
kind of
it-
feels like a character action game, in that like the bosses are actually the least terrifying part because they don't change that much. It's the level itself that's actually the most terrifying.
Okay, so it's Scrap Brain, Labyrinth Zone 4, then Final.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Up.
I feel so bad I contributed to this.
You know what? You should.
Alright, I'm gonna see
Urban,
what's
you're
going
part of
on
the
on
problem.
Twitter right
You're
now.
part of the problem. I say
On the
jokingly.
plus side, we're approaching 2 hours, so we're over halfway done.
I say this jokingly, of course, Urban, because I kind of contributed
Wait,
to it as
halfway
well.
done?
No,
Uh,
no.
In
God.
terms of like sheer number of levels, but like yes, actual bullshit. There's so much more to come.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
we only
you
have
seen-
I don't
3
need-
more levels in Final Zone is what we have left.
Wait, I have a question. How much of Scrap Brain Zone have you seen on normal Sonic the Hedgehog 1?
I played for quite a bit.
See how much she's seen.
Did I
Because
finish
the stage is already bullshit before all this mess.
I'm not. I don't think I finished all the acts on this
Scrap
level that
Brain's
I'm
still
looking
one of
at
the
it,
hard-
but like I've recognized
Regular
at the
Sonic
very
1, Scrap Brain is still one of the harder zones in Sonic.
Yeah, I'm like
honestly.
looking at this and I recognize these patterns, so I certainly at least played this. But I think that in the middle of this zone is when I stopped that session. Now that
Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
I don't blame
Oh, God,
you, because the zone is bullshit, like I said.
Yeah, I think this. What do you think might be some of the hardest levels in Sonic, just in general?
Tropolis Zone,
Drop.
Eggman
Metropolis isn't
Land.
Too bad. Eggman Land's pretty bad.
Well, it depends which version, but like the
We're
Oh,
talking
all-
360.
all
We're
of
talking
them out with-
HD. We're talking
PS3
HD.
360 is really bad, but Wii PS2
Wee's
is
honestly
pretty
not that
at it.
bad. Wee's pretty tame by comparison.
If you want to go for that, for the daytime stage, you want to go with the S rank.
Actually, no, I didn't really have too much of a problem. It's just kind of a long.
tight.
It's a bit of a longer stage, but it's not too bad. It's the HD one. That's the hell one.
you,
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
can't.
freaking hell
You
on earth.
survived. Sorry, Alexandra. I know you said something earlier, but I couldn't hear because I forgot who else was talking.
It's okay.
Mad Space isn't hard. It's just god hella annoying.
It's tedious.
What is
Isn't that the
Space?
one with
Mad
the-
Space
the-
is the Rouge
That's
level of
Rouge's
space in
last.
SA2.
That's Rouge's space level.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was Rouge's level. Okay, I didn't actually. As far as I can remember at this current moment, I didn't have.
That
I looked at it
was-
outside
It's
of.
not hard. It's just tedious.
Yeah, because I remember the same difficulties that I had with like Knuckles' version of that level.
And-
But, like again,
I'm gonna take that just so we can get the 3
the
lives.
most I can relate to that is like the same kind of shit that like actually I didn't even have the meteor problem because I wasn't going for all
And
the
some
medals
despair.
like Johnny was. it's just kind of finding the stuff because I'm just terrible at Knuckles sections, I guess, because I don't play much Sonic. Shocking, I'm probably the least experienced Sonic player in this entire call.
I
Get
think
that Rox is smashing GIF. in chat.
didn't Mad Space also have the hints be like the opposite?
Yeah,
of
they're
what you-
reversed.
Yeah, they're reversed, or they're like literally written backwards,
Which,
or
God,
the opposite of what they
you know,
Oh, Rouge had. Who the fuck ever decides to do that shit? Fuck you.
Oh yeah.
No,
Man,
no,
but
no one
I am
that
not looking
costs-
forward to when Johnny has to do the time attack for Mad Space. Oh god.
So where is Johnny right now? Because I don't actually follow.
He just
him
finished
actively.
Crazy Gadget's extra mission, so he's on
Yeah,
final
holy
rush.
crap, Crazy Gadget
Okay.
on hard. What the fuck? That looked like a ROM hack at that
Yeah,
Isn't
I played him earlier that day, so I would have something to talk about on stream. But wait a minute.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was the reason why it's because the Discord would update that's like Pat is currently playing Sonic Adventure 2. I was like, it's probably to help Johnny with that shit because fuck.
Ooh.
And that was just unfortunate right there.
so
87, guys.
37.
So Johnny is trying to get all A ranks.
Almost to the answer of life.
No, he's trying to get all 180 emblems. To get all 180 emblems, you have to get all A ranks.
Yeah, because there's an emblem for each character for getting all their A ranks.
Oh, that is such BS.
I'd almost rather. I know I'd personally rather do that on Sonic Adventure 1 because I had less troubles. but then
Sonic
again,
Adventure 1
Because
doesn't
you're
have
also
ranks.
not ranked.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm
Honestly,
just
I would
thinking,
maybe I would maybe do it for Heroes, possibly.
Heroes.
I
depending-
still haven't finished my Heroes playthrough. I started forever ago. I think I finished the Hero story, but I never did any of the other
Yeah.
two stories.
It's honestly
I need to
like
get
for
back
the
to
other
that.
for a lot of teams it isn't that bad. The ones that it gets kind of iffy with are the extra dark missions and pretty much
Chaotix?
any chaotics.
Alex.
Okay.
Yeah, because Sonic was speed runs.
Yeah,
Chaotic-
Amy was getting 200 rings.
Yeah.
Dark.
I remember-
Dark.
Dark was
I don't think
defeat
I
fought-
enemies.
I don't think I fought Team Sonic's final boss yet. Back on when I was playing that forever ago, but like,
It's
yeah,
always the
I
same
certainly
boss.
still need to finish Sonic. Yeah, I've recently, except for stuff on like my PS4, to an extent, I've been playing a lot of games and then just stopping and not coming back to it.
I've been playing a lot of I've been
Sounds
finally
alright.
sitting down and playing Gravity Rush in my spare time.
I still need to finish freaking Nier Automata because I'm just doing like all the side quests before the final boss. And by boss I mean bosses, and by bosses I mean a lot because that's how that game works.
Barely
Darn.
touched Kirby Star Allies after my sister stopped asking me to play with her.
Oh, where am I with the Kirby series? Because I know I finished not Star Allies, Superstar OG recently, but I need to get to like the next game in that series.
That would be Dreamland 3 would be next,
Yeah, I need to finish that.
which
I
my review is
remember
coming
I-
out very soon.
I remember I started that game a lot of times, but just never finished.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
be
that
out of,
the,
out of the
yeah, for guys, for context, the Dreamland 3 review is done, but I want to wait a little bit till we get the new mic so I know I can make another video after that.
Yeah,
thing.
consistent quality with your voice is probably the most important thing, especially when you're working between live
Yeah,
action
especially for a
and
marathon.
voiceover. And also marathon, yes.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I definitely need to go back and finish Octopath as well as play Torna Golden Country.
Oh yeah, I still haven't even started Torna yet. I really need
What
to.
do I need to finish? Like, clearly
Which
I've been
also,
playing...
I guess I could say in here, since you guys are here, but between Jack and Daxter and Kirby, I am going to actually be doing a quick pit stop review of Arkham Knight. No, not Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum.
Huh?
Pretty soon, because I just decided to pick up the Steam version since it was on sale and actually recorded all the footage already, so...
Fair enough.
Hey.
Okay, that was Zone
Act
1.
1.
That was Act 1.
Save, for love of God,
Saving.
save.
Alright, so
Christ, I have kids in my room. Dang it.
Sophie, alright. It was at 37. I gotta go use the restroom real fast.
37,
Brony,
37.
I wouldn't say there's much of a guide necessary to get all the emblems. You just need to rank up your Chow pretty good.
What happened?
No, just took up a big swig of Mike's art.
Yeah.
I heard a for a second. I was
Pat's
like,
treating
okay.
and or I don't even know. I can't even look straight. My commentary for this entire thing is gonna be trash. Cause I can just feel myself just I'm just constantly in a state of wooze.
Oh god, Vindigo. Those
Woos.
stairs.
And I didn't even have that much alcohol. It just hit me like a fucking brick house.
Not
least
to
have a
my
big
head, just letting it all hang out.
And again, like I guess it's the Irish, and it's just like I'm certain I have Swedish blood, not Irish blood, so I can't handle this.
Oh, but I'm being attacked by
But
two
actually,
children.
the counter argument is that I also have Scottish blood.
Well,
so
you see,
Get
my
out!
family for the longest time thought we were Irish, but my last name is actually Scottish instead.
Yeah, like the core of my family heritage is Sweden and Scotland. So like, you would think the Scottish part would be able to help it, but like, I guess not. Then again, the Scottish part is probably way less pronounced. Not
No
that
problem.
like genetics actually have that big.
Momentum
of a
actually
play
helps me
shit
there.
Like this.
Okay, the kids are gone, but they took my Switch.
Wait. Well, that's a problem.
That reminds me, I need to like get back to like Travis Strikes Back and shit like that. Like I finished like one level of that, and like, yep, this is
probably
Suda
not.
51
Red
writing.
guy, we're gonna kill Eggman because he's the one that started this.
Oh
whole
my
shit.
god!
If we kill Eggman now, then we'll never have to play any of the.
One
other
more zone,
bad
guys!
things
One
again.
more zone!
Yeah.
You know how we're feeling.
And I haven't even eaten dinner yet.
You know how
Yeah,
we're feeling
I
right
need
now.
to get some food eventually. Really, I need to use the restroom.
Oh, it's
Soon.
everyone's favorite.
Okay,
The shortcut.
Okay, I'm remembering. I did finish this act in my playthrough, so I guess it was the act
Go, go,
after
go,
this,
go,
or
go,
zone
go,
after
go.
this.
Okay, don't go because that happens.
No, you know how we're feeling right now? This is basically the same thing we felt during when Pat was trying to fight Vanitas at the end of Ventus.
But the
It was
entire
similar, except
stream-
I can definitely
Accurate.
vouch that I wasn't drunk at that point, because
Yeah.
I wasn't drinking alcohol then.
I think this is still stands, but where the heck is Jason?
Yeah, Jason was like, I'll be
Jason
back
completely
soon.
bailed on us.
Yeah, Jason was like,
Jason,
I'm
you
out.
fucker.
And you know what? I don't blame him. Like, I'm not mad
Blame
because I can
him.
appreciate him finding an out and staying out.
For a bit. Oh god, the poison water. Hi.
That looks like loose soda.
Wait, oh, great. I'm eating dinner. I'll be right back. Hopefully.
Okay. Take care of yourself,
Sophie's
Sophie.
excuse saying fuck this shit, I'm out.
Except unlike Jason, I think she'll come back.
Jason listens to the
See,
VOD
this
and he
is
gets
the true
arcade.
test of friendship right here, of who embraces the entirety of Genesis and who fails.
And again, like, I'll probably leave for like a couple minutes to use the bathroom and then maybe get some food, especially because I need something to help fight off this fucking alcohol. But like, I'll probably be here till the end until you
think
kick
it's-
me.
I think it's questionable if I'm a good friend or not.
Oh, that's sad to say.
Save
Urban.
that state!
I'm just joking, but yeah. Man, no, but no, yeah, I just like remember at the end of that Ventus run, I joined back after Jason left, and you guys, basically Pat was like, if you make a joke, I swear to God, I'll just kick you.
Yeah, that was a special time. Especially because it was just like a design oversight. Like, you're gonna have a big cinematic moment, then
Yeah.
make sure it doesn't fail, man.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, whenever I review Birth by Sleep, I am mentioning that, because that was
Yeah.
just
Well,
bullshit.
it's kind of like one of the big issues that Kingdom Hearts 3 has. No spoilers. Like, they go for a lot of cinematics with a lot of those endgame fights, and it kind of sacrifices a lot of the narrative and gameplay for it.
Yep.
Hmm.
That's kind of KH3 in general. I feel like it's a lot of style over substance.
Well, I think the biggest thing that KH3 had as a problem was that like a lot of the stuff that related to the overall story wasn't until like the last like 20
Even then,
30%
it's not a
of the
lot
game.
of good payoff.
Yeah, like in
But-
terms of like just gameplay.
No, yeah, basically, like someone pointed out, Kingdom Hearts 3, it's like it's resolving the other games, but it doesn't have it much on its own.
It's not even like that much else gets really resolved, though. That's kind of the problem.
I honestly think like the biggest thing is that we should have had a lot more KH story stuff getting wrapped up sooner in the story.
Maybe
I
it's
know
just
Team
because like the fleeting feeling of, oh god, we are never actually going to get a true ending to this series kind of thing was really kicking
like,
in by the end.
That certainly was like a different problem, but like I remember like Team 4 Star talking about it, and it's like we should have like gotten to like Kingdom Hearts focused plot points being wrapped up like halfway through the story. Like
Yeah.
the whole plot point of like we need to save Aqua from the realm of darkness, like we should have covered that way sooner.
Especially
It's like-
since it just happened so quick in the actual story.
and even then, like if like going to like a half spoiler, like I think Riku should have been the one to finish that storyline. We didn't
Yep.
need Sora. For at least Aqua, like Ventus, that should have been Sora because of course this obvious connection. But like
Yeah.
give Riku a lot more because he didn't actually get that much in
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, he didn't.
It's kind of depressing because he was, by canon, the better of the two characters in terms of what they'd accomplished.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Riku, you actually you were the end game character for Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Why
Yep.
did you get shafted for 3?
It's because
Oh.
Japan likes the happy-go-lucky hero. It's like,
They've
oh,
really-
he's always both. I don't understand Japan's
They
taste
really
on
like
this
their
stuff.
intended main character. Like
Yeah, I just don't. It's like whoever
Jotaro
is.
will always beat Catcoin.
Yeah.
Goku will always beat Vegeta
Yeah.
in terms of like just Japanese popularity.
Oh, yeah, Brandon H, screw this part.
Oh yeah, this is something special. I've never gotten this far, but I can already feel it.
It's because
Again,
of the...
Can you
is
guess
simply-
which part absolutely sucks ass in Genesis?
And again,
all
this
of
is
it.
simply sympathy because I've never gone this far in any Sonic version, be it good or bad. But like, God, wow.
The main issue right here is the fact that it's so it's so slow. Pat can't
And
react
I
in time.
can't
And
see where that other one is coming.
Screen crunch. Part of a balanced breakfast.
you know, when I first played like the stuff like Super Mario World, I played on the original. Like I played on the GBA.
I mean,
I
those
put-
ones aren't bad.
Yeah, no, the GBA versions are pretty solid for that. But like,
Yeah, but
They aren't this.
no.
well, no, yeah, this is just not Genesis.
This is a whole level of whole nother level of just.
I
Like,
couldn't tell you a
God.
prankster about who the
Ugh.
most popular Tales of Vesperia or Besteria characters are because I've never played any of the Tales of games.
Brandon,
Zero
you should-
One. Well, Ace Archer. If you're talking about Mega Man 01, then like 01 is like that was certainly a very obvious example of we're not sure what we want to do for this series yet. 02 was certainly it was like we know what we want
Okay.
to do.
He made it.
It's still a bit rough, but like
the
we
end.
know what we want to do.
Save state.
Save.
Yay!
Save.
Now
Well,
the
then again,
question-
this counts as a separate zone, so.
Now the biggest question: will Pat get crushed like Johnny did?
Because yeah,
Jumping to prevent it. Good idea.
I'm surprised. Well, barring that laser I just saw right now, like at least the frame rate isn't against you as much as far as I've seen so far.
but the problem
But
is
then
you
again,
can't
I
see
saw-
the top of the screen.
Yeah, that's a much bigger problem.
I mean, from what I remember seeing, you can just spin dash and just keep doing that until
Wait, what do you mean you can just keep spin dashing?
like there's like just I mean like so like there are like I think there's safety spots where Eggman can't crush you.
Oh, I don't think we're talking about. Oh, we can actually just go to. Okay, we don't need to save state. Actually, we have lives now.
Yeah.
Lives.
You know, that gameplay
God, that is
feature
not
that
a
we used to
milestone
really
be proud of.
appreciate until
Yeah, all the way on the right and all the way on the left, you can't get crushed from like.
Really? Okay, because it was not like that in Genesis. Or,
I'm
you know,
we know just the actual original Genesis version.
OG.
Yeah,
Original
so you
Genesis.
might have to do that.
Oh.
Ah!
I'm so glad I'm not the one playing this because that alcoholic drink was a bad idea. And I can't
You're right.
even. I
Thanks,
don't
Irvin.
even know where you are right
Very
now,
helpful.
Pat. Because I know you've been drinking, but you're also playing.
The final zone.
I'm not like
Where you
drunk, I'm
are.
just tired.
Yeah.
The dream
Like,
is
I'm
almost
not even-
realized.
Again, I'm not. I don't think I'm necessarily drunk. I just think the alcohol hit my blood way too fast than it was intended to. So I'm just like really loopy. Because again, if I was like full drunk, I probably wouldn't be able to comprehend everything going on. But I'm sure I'll be able to remember this later. Unfortunately.
Pat, just keep doing this. Just keep doing this, and we'll be free from this nightmare.
All right. What the hell did an ED Games link? It was something about. It's labeled Drunk Sonic, so
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Oh.
probably appropriate.
Did
Is it
you
Sonic
draw
Adventure?
that?
Yeah, I'm sure he
No.
did.
Yeah.
I'm sure he drew that. I'm pretty sure he drew that himself because it looks like the art style of his late Persona fan art game drawings he's done, which have been really good.
Awesome.
Check out ED Games on Twitter to
Yeah.
check those out, including his odd six-fingered Haru at one point.
Excuse me?
Haru is
Yeah,
the author of
Haru
the
was-
journal.
His effective
Shit, I was gonna
first
make a
draft
joke.
of Haru had 6 fingers on her right hand.
Whoa!
Haru is the author, holy shit.
Whoa! The Okura family really gets around.
No. I was gonna.
Hey man,
New cart.
I'm basically drunk right now. Yes, ED, I know you fixed it, but I'm pretty sure you linked it to the other stuff.
Bull.
Oh
That was
shit!
also pretty stupid.
If you want to
Fuck.
probably dodge the lasers, you can just probably spin dash all the way to the other side the last second.
Or actually, keep Sonic's quills away from there or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Superstar Man. We should have said F at the start of the stream.
And we're too far gone from F at this point.
Gone to
Um,
G.
Yeah, no, we're going to J. We're going to J.
No, we
who
went
are
to
kidding?
G because we're looking for God right now.
God abandoned us long ago.
What god would make us
Man,
torture?
I really want somebody to make it out of
I
context
wish we could find the God of this world.
Man,
so that we could
I
one
want
day kill him.
somebody at some point to make an out
I'm
of
glad
context
everybody's
WiiDude
all
page.
cheerful.
If somebody ever
That's
makes
the-
an out of context WiiDude page, I feel like 50% of that is just gonna be from this stream alone.
I'm really terrified. 'cause
Or my
seat right-
reading of Roxas's journal entries.
I'm terrified right
Alex?
now, not because of the stream, but because like I don't
Oh, actually,
have
no,
like
actually,
arms
Sophie,
on
no,
this
we
chair.
didn't have that.
I'm afraid I'll like fall out of my seat.
The raunchy thing, Sophie, was Stefan mispronouncing Haru as Horu.
Yep.
Oh dear.
I would apologize, but I'm clearly not in a good place right now.
Oh,
I,
did
I
you
was gonna-
check ED Games drew something?
yes, we saw it.
He drew some good fan art. It was very stylized and nice.
Basically, padded this very.
Anyway, what happened when I left?
Because
Okay.
BS and
Stefan
Final Zone
mispronounced
happened.
Haru as Horu after we brought up that he accidentally drew a 6th finger on one of his drawings of Haru. And then I said the Okumura family gets around a lot.
I was gonna just make an Anna joke because what if Anna's price looks like she has 6 fingers?
Yeah, her Fire Emblem Fates art has the 6 fingers for some reason because Kosaki didn't pay attention.
Author of the journal.
Wait,
my
what? Can I
sister.
see this?
In
Never
Fire
s-
Emblem Fates, Anna has 6 fingers on one of her hands because the
God.
artist didn't pay attention.
Effie,
And-
Fates, Anna.
Yeah, just look at her. It's like, look at one of her hands.
I think it's the hand that's doing the classic Anna pose.
The pointing. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, that's horrifying!
Suffice to say that Fates Anna is a unique Anna in that sense.
Wow, I can't believe Anna's in Persona R.
No, Anna's
You know
actually
what?
the author.
If we
of
could
the
get
girls.
some different kind of Fire Emblem cross Shin Megami Tensei, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. this
Oh,
would be
thank God, the
interesting.
nightmare is over!
Yeah.
Yay.
The evil's been defeated.
How many deaths
Now
was
kill
that?
the stupid.
That was
That was
like
like
40,
40.
There you go. There you go.
42, I think.
The last one I saw you
epic.
post, Urban, was 41, so I think it's 41.
Alright. Right, yeah, I don't think there was another. So yeah, 41.
Oh, I'm glad because I'm afraid to stand up.
That was
I'm
2 hours,
gonna, like,
2 hours and 10 minutes exactly.
It's probably good to...
world record.
Dang it, we don't have
Get
a
that
happy
20
meme, so I'm
minutes.
just gonna spam some Soras.
Yeah, let's just spam some tweets.
You know what?
Fuck this
Let's be...
game, fuck this game, fuck this
Magic
game.
played Team Sweet Victory.
I'm pretty sure someone would have died if we took a shot for each time Pat died.
Oh yeah, no, I'd be dead right now.
Yeah.
Considering
By the
what
way,
I drank
also
is
that
doing
the
this to me.
ending movie completely bugs out in this.
Yes.
Yeah. I think my favorite, not even favorite thing, like right now, I'm terrified to get out of my chair because I'm afraid I'll just eat shit.
My leg feels a bit tough, buddy.
Like I can't even
Well,
sit up
I-
straight. I'm afraid to try and stand on my own
Yeah, I
2
just
feet.
got back from pizza, so that refreshed me slightly.
I need like some food to help digest some of this alcohol. 'Cause-
Sophie, can I have some pizza?
No, you can't, Urban, because you guys aren't in the same room. World logic.
Just look at the credits sequence and just look at how whacked out the physics are and just take it in.
Yeah, like that guy clearly gets hit by the
Running
enemy.
around at the speed of sound. Got pieces
please.
to go. Gotta
Return
follow
the
that
slab.
table.
Just suffer my curse.
Can't stop me now.
Can we get a bunch of despairs in the chat?
Can't stop me now.
Stop me.
Like, I'm already tone deaf enough as normal, but I'm pretty sure me right now would be
That sounds about
awful.
right, Urban. Yeah.
Yep, despair. Despair is brave.
A poo kuma for each day.
That only took
2
only
hours
took,
and
like,
10 minutes.
2
Eight,
hours.
eight,
a little
and
over
a couple of
2.
minutes.
So. what
And
do
I
we
would
do
like
now?
to mention my favorite part of Sonic Genesis right here.
Oh, yes.
Just take this in.
Wait
Take
for
it.
it.
I
It tries
love
to
this.
reach for the stars, but can't get anywhere off the ground.
Yep.
Ding.
Beautiful.
Try again.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck
fuck
you,
me.
no.
Did you get... Oh, you didn't even get a single... Well, then again, I don't blame you for not even getting...
No, because he wanted to get out of those rooms as fast as possible.
Now, before we go, this is where I want to show something. This is Sega's original port that we played. What we're now going to just show off briefly is Sonic 1 GBA that is a fan hack, and you will see a quite a quality bump from this.
You have that ready up and running.
Yet,
Pat was ready. He wanted this to be.
This is therapy.
I've only played 1.5 Sonic games, and this looks amazing. By comparison, oh god, I'm turning into fucking Rick.
I posted a gif in the...
Morty, we gotta play Sonic Genesis, Morty.
This... Oh
It'll
my
be
God,
a
this
2-hour
actually-
adventure, Morty.
This is actually
Morty, we
good.
gotta get this done. Fate of the universe is if we finish this
So this is a
playthrough of Sonic Genesis. I know it's not gonna be great. It's not gonna be great. I
Yeah,
have
this
no
is the
control
one
over
made by
this.
Stealth.
I'm not so sure about it, Rick. I heard that this
Aw,
game was
jeez,
really
Rick, I don't know. I've heard that before. It's really
fine,
buggy,
it's fine,
man.
it's- I can handle this. Ugh. It'll be fine. Just trust me, Morty.
Big
No,
editing software for all this.
That's probably
Alright.
very inaccurate, Rick, because I've only seen like what 3 episodes, but like
Yeah, it's probably accurate.
I don't burp enough to be it to really be Rick, but like whatever.
No, okay, Pat. I put a GIF in the voice chat, and I'm pretty sure this describes how you feel.
Hold on,
I'll
finish
try
up
to
the level quick and then
navigate
I'll
to
check
it
it out.
in my like clearly.
It's at the very bottom. At the most.
need to put-
Yep.
You need to use Edie's fan art as part of the thumbnail for this.
If he allows me to, then fine. Okay, yeah.
As a thumbnail for this.
Considering he made it for the stream, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he'll be fine. But yeah, ask him just for the fact of
Where's his
common
banner?
courtesy.
This is a very educational game.
Yes. This is how you do not port a video game.
Oh god. Thank you
No,
all.
this is how you do port a video game. What you saw before is how you do not port a video
Yeah.
game.
So
I feel like a bobblehead.
At least this is gonna be fun to look back at.
yeah.
Will it?
Yeah.
Will it? Will it?
Only past you is suffering. Future you is just laughing at your misery. And
Jason, you literally joined at the. You abandoned us.
Pat, not Pat. Fuck me, Jason. How dare you?
What?
How dare you join in at the end of the suffering?
you know you're ready to be pounced, right?
You abandoned us,
I
Jason.
said in the stream I gotta leave to go pick up my brother from work.
The likely
shit.
story.
I
2
did.
hours? 2 hours? Yeah, right.
Leave for a bit.
I
Show
left
your-
at 6:30.
Show evidence you were there, Jason.
I
I
said
can't
in the
keep my head
stream
up
I had to
straight
leave to pick up my
because of
brother, but you guys were
alcohol.
talking over me. I said it twice.
Stefan, you might just want to go lie down now or get some food.
I said it
definitely
twice.
need some food.
I come out the picture. Someone I
Fuck
missed.
me.
Thank you all for watching. Fuck Sonic
I'll say this again next
Genesis.
time.
Are we going to raid somebody or what?
Okay, yeah, we're gonna raid someone, but YouTube
Yeah,
wise,
we should rate someone.
we're done. Have a good night.
Also, Sophie, that is an appropriate reaction.